Okay. So, hi everyone, good evening. Hope you all are doing good. Welcome to the course guidance session of foundation level presented by Sundarbans House. Those who are wondering when will the diploma one will be beginning, it will be beginning from 6:30 onwards, positively. So now, before even starting all this, I'll just like to mention a few things. There are two, three documents that you need to be very careful of. You need to read them by yourself. You need to analyze them. That will help you a lot during your preparation, during your course, and everything. The first one is the May 2025 grading document. Now, here you will find everything um, what is how is the total score calculated, what is the eligibility for quiz 2, maybe what is the eligibility for quiz and OPPs and everything. So this is a very very important doc, and the second important doc is your student handbook. So anyone who has doubt, let's say you want to miss some exam, you have missed this exam, so this will guide you as to how to proceed. Now many a times you do ask doubts in your groups and anything, but again that might not be very helpful. Is this session for elections or data science? Elections or data science? I think you meant by electronics. No, this is for data science. So I'll just, without any further ado, I'll just begin with the guidance session. Now, in foundation, you have 8 courses: Maths 1, Maths 2, Stats 1, Stats 2, CT, and Python. Maths 1 is your very basic maths that is covered, that might be covered in your class 11, some basic calculus here and there, some polynomials and everything. So that's a very easy subject. Now for Maths 2 is something that's a little bit more complex and difficult because you have linear algebra and multivariable calculus. Now linear algebra is important because that is your foundation of, that's a base of your machine learning courses further. Like you will have MLF moving forward in diploma, MLT, MLP, or deep learning in the degree level. All these are based on the linear algebra part. And from what I have seen, the reviews for the linear algebra for the Maths 2 courses are not really nice. The lectures are not that good. So in that case, I'll be recommending you some resources. You can go through them, and that might be very helpful for you. Maths 2 also contains multivariable calculus, all of that, which is again a foundation for the upcoming subjects in your diploma level and the degree level. Stats 1 is again a very basic, contains of all the basic concepts like mean, median, mode, the basic probability terms. Then you have you have an introduction of random variables in week 9 to 12. So all those also form a foundation for the Stats 2 course. Now the Stats 2 course goes more into deep about random variable, the distribution, the normal distribution, exponential distribution, uniform distribution. Then you might have Poisson distribution. So all of this, you might have heard some term here and there. You might hear all these terms in Stats 1, but it is covered in good depth during Stats 2 course. Stats 2 also has the subjects, also has concepts like hypothesis testing and other stuff. That all of this, which will be carried forward in your BA course in your diploma level. So you can basically understand every course in foundation is a strict foundation for what's coming further. Now CT is all about the pseudo codes of how the loops work. Let's say you have a for loop, if else, or anything like that. It's a basic generic template. Like hota hai na, you have a blueprint. So CT is like just like that only. And Python, I hope most of you are knowing, Python is a programming language, and the Python course in foundation level is pretty basic. It doesn't have anything much. You don't have to cover too many things there. So I think that is also very easily doable. And your other two subjects are English 1 and English 2. I don't need to tell you too much about English 1 and English 2. You just have to go through the lecture slides one, and you will be fit to clear that. So this is about the foundation. Now, what are the pathways that we suggest for people who are pursuing this standalone? It is recommended that you complete it in 2 or 3 terms, because again, you don't have too much coursework during the foundation level, and since you have time on your hands, you can easily complete it in 2 terms and 3 terms. Let's say you want to do it in 2 terms, then you will have to do Maths 1, Stats. You will have to take Maths 1, Stats 1, English 1, CT, Maths 2, Stats 2, English 2, Python. Now you know that you cannot interchange the subject because Maths 1 is the prerequisite of Maths 2. Prerequisite. What does prerequisite means? You have to complete Maths 1 before you move on to Stats 2, Maths 2. Then again, Stats 1 is a prerequisite of Stats 2, English 1 is a prerequisite of English 2, CT is a prerequisite of Python. So all of these four subjects needs to be completed first. Only then you can move to Maths 2, Stats 2, English 2, and Python. Now, let's say if you are short on time, you want to complete your foundation in 3 terms, which is very okay, which is very easily doable. Then you can pursue it like this: Maths, Stats 1, CT, or maybe you can take English 1 here as well. But again, you need to know what the prerequisites are and how you have to plan. Maths 2, Python, and English 1, and then you can proceed with Stats 2 and English 2. Maths 2 is the core requisite of Stats 2 basically. So you have to complete it with either Stats 2 or you have to complete it before. So that's a basic difference between core requisite and prerequisite. Prerequisite needs to be completed before. Core requisite is something you can complete it together as well. So that is there. And in extreme cases, let's say you take 4 terms. So this is a very viable pathway. There is nothing much to it. So yeah, I think yeah, that was it for the foundation thing. Now I'll take your doubts if any you have. You can start by raising your hand, or maybe you can paste your questions in the chat. I'll take it. May 25 document. I'll just paste it here in the chat once. Yes, Krishna.
Oh, slow. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Okay, so I am 23 F 300 batch, which is 23 September batch, and still in foundation. It is my so my 5 batches completed, 5 terms completed, but I have not studied. And I was preparing for other things. So should I
Okay.
start again, or should I continue from the sixth term as my first term? I
Now that's
registered in
a
every term, deposited fee in every term, but I did not pursue it seriously and I failed it also.
this is sort of a complex case. You can maybe begin again as well. You can have a fresh start, but that won't
Mhm.
be really worth it. Let's say you have completed how many subjects?
I have not completed anything. I think I have completed English
Okay.
1 and 2, which did not require any effort. Okay, but so my my question is based on, because I am left with 3 terms, 3 or 4 terms in for foundation. Okay, so which is maximum 9 terms I can use. So should I go ahead with remaining 4 terms and then diploma, etc., etc., or
Yeah,
should
see,
I
it's
start again?
easily doable. See, Gopal, if you make a little effort as well, the foundation subjects are very easily doable. There is not too much efforts that you have to put in.
Okay.
Of course, it will require some efforts, but yeah, subjects like Maths 2 and Stats 2 will require a good amount of time. But other than that, it's not too tough. I'll say that is what I'll say about foundation.
Okay. So I should continue, right?
Yes.
I need at least 2 terms to complete foundation. Okay, so uh, I will complete in the end foundation in 7 terms, right? Then I will left with less terms than other students do for diploma and BSc and BS. Uh, is there any disadvantage?
Of course. See, now let's say you are pursuing 2 degrees side by side. That might not be a big disadvantage for you. Let's say this is your standalone degree. So everyone will ask the one question: if your degree is of 4 years, how did you manage to complete it in 4.5 or maybe 5 years, something? So that might be a little disadvantage on your side. But again, if you have a valid explanation, then you can give them as well.
Or to avoid uh, an instance where I have to give any explanation, should I start again so that any interviewer for any job interview would not ask me how you took 7 terms for completing foundation, etc.
I mean, that varies from interview to interview or based on what documents that they ask. Let's say if they ask for your transcripts, then it will be clearly visible that you didn't do the subject. So yeah, that will be a bad case for you.
That will be a
Bad case for you if they see the
um,
transcripts.
yes. And is it possible if I uh, apply again with the same Aadhaar card number and same identity? So one student can apply twice. Is it possible? I want to ask. The main thing is.
Firstly, you will have to exit the degree, and after that, they might freeze your email ID card. I'm not sure about the process right now. Last term it was a little bit different. Let's you will have to ask this to the support team.
Supporting. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
So okay, okay.
Hmm.
Moving on to the next question. Can we do Maths 2 and Stats 2 together, or complete Maths 2 first and do Stats 2? So I'll just show you one page here, guys. That will give you a very good understanding. Now, when you see this academics part of this IIT and BS website, you will find here what is prerequisite of that subject or what is the core requisite of that subject. Like for Stats 2, the core requisite is Maths 2. Now that what does that mean? You have to complete Maths 2 either with Stats 2 or you have to complete it before Stats 2. So let's say you can complete it together as well. But if you let's say if you want to take Stats 2 बाद में, so you will have to complete Maths 2 पहले. ठीक है? Maths 2 first, Stats 2 then. Yeah. Rishabh's question. Just a second, Om Sai. I'll just take a question. I'll just read one from the comment section here. I'm from Jan 25 batch, and the first time I have completed 4 terms. Now I want to complete remaining in 2 terms. So 2 terms, you have a good pathway. You can take maths 2 and Python in your second term, and in your third term you can take English 2 and Stats 2. You will have to complete maths and Python pehle. Python, why am I suggesting Python pehle? Because a lot of students tend to fail in OPP. So they end up wasting one term just doing OPP only. So yeah. Yes, Humsai.
Sir, I have a question. What if our CCC tells it's two? Like if my
Yeah.
CCC is two, so can't I take all 4 subjects if I have the capacity? And due to some reasons, I didn't score that well. Just because of that, my CCC is low.
Yeah, CCC, I think it is basically dependent on what your CGPA was of last term, and that's only the criteria in the foundation level, I think. So you have to adhere to the CCC only. For foundation level, we cannot do anything.
But what if I want to take all 4 subjects in the next term? So can't I do that?
No, you cannot do that because that's how they design it. They think that you cannot put that much efforts at that time, so that's why they keep your CCC at that particular instant.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So one question from the chat. Am I rather, sir, I completed 4 courses in one term, but as am I doing it as a dual degree, it is difficult to do in the same order. Which combination of courses should I pursue? So best combination will be Maths 2, Python, and Stats 2 and English. English 2 last one. So you can do it in 2 terms. Aram se. Okay. Yes, Raja.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Sir, from now I completed 8 subjects, sir. And now
Okay.
I have only one subject, that is embedded C, sir.
Okay, this is for electronics. As I'm extremely sorry, I don't have too much knowledge about electronics subject.
If you don't mind, sir, can I take one subject in foundation level and another subject in diploma level, sir?
No, 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 no. The thing for foundation and diploma is, I think it is constant for every both the degrees. You have to complete your foundation first. You have to complete all the credits required, and only after that you can proceed to diploma.
Sir, but I have only one subject, sir, in this term. That's
Yes,
why
I know, I know. That
that
is why it is like
time is
that.
time is
Yes, yes.
wasted. That's why I ask.
There might be some NPTEL credited courses as well. You can pursue that for this matter. Maybe you can do it right now and you can get it credited during the degree or anything, because that is how it is in the DS domain. You have NPTEL credited courses that you can pursue. I mean, go through your handbook, go through your grading document. You might get a better idea, I'll say.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. Chalo.
Okay.
Next out is. I want to do in 3 terms. And first time I completed CET Maths 1, English 1. What is the combination do you suggest for term 2 and term 3? For Chetan, I think we had this here as well. The You have completed Maths 1, Stats 1, and CET, right? So you can do it here. Maths 2, Python English 1, Stats 2, and English 2. See, this is the thing that you can pursue. Moving on to the next question. Yes, Adit. Go ahead with your question, Adit. Okay. Uh, Mari Bellam Aditya. Yes.
Sir,
Yeah, yeah,
sir, I'm actually from the 2023 September batch.
yeah.
So I've already done 4 terms and I've
Okay.
completed 7 subjects. Only Python is left.
Yes.
And I've took a break for this term, the previous term, that is January 2025.
Yeah.
So will that be counted in the number of terms I can use for foundation?
Yes, that will be counted in that.
Okay. So now this would be my fifth term and I'll complete Python. So it is still right. It's fine, right?
It's fine, but you will have to basically your degree will be pushed a little bit. I mean, you might have to complete it in 4.5 years, 5 years. Maybe. That might happen. You
Okay.
can still complete your diploma in 4 terms and degree level in 3 terms. I mean, that is also a possibility, but for that you'll have to rush. So that might be a little extra pressure on you. So otherwise, I don't think that would be too big of a problem.
Okay. Okay. But it is still counted and I can do it
Doable.
right now.
Yes, it's doable.
Okay.
Yeah, Aditya, you are not audible actually. You can, if you're not audible, what you can do is you can paste your question in the chat. Okay, Manvinder.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, Manvinder.
So basically, I had a query. I had paid the fees in Jan this year, and I've
Yeah,
cleared two of my subjects. I had withheld two other subjects when that option came to drop two subjects. I dropped two subjects. So I've
yeah.
cleared two other subjects. That is computational and stat one. Computational one and
Okay,
stat one.
okay.
So now I was thinking of going for maths and English, but I thought that if is it possible to take up Python as well?
Since you have completed CT, right? So you can take Python.
Yeah. So, but see, I'm a doctor. I haven't taken up plus one, plus two maths. So, will it be feasible to do maths one and Python?
Maths one is pretty on the foundation level. It's a kind of on the basic side. You will be taught quadratic, polynomials, and something like that. A basic calculus. So it won't be that much hefty. It will be easy to do. I feel so.
That's what I was concerned about. That maybe I'm not doing much that way. So,
Maths one is on the easier side. Maths one is on the easier side. Maths two will require some time, but yeah, Maths one is definitely on the easier side.
so I might devote more time there and right now take up Python along with this.
Yeah.
The options to take up the subjects will appear in the dashboard after
Yes.
24th.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, okay, that's all. Thank you.
You're welcome. So yeah, Ajantya.
Hello, Bhaiya.
Hi, hi.
Bhaiya, I wanted to know about the NPTEL courses. What are they? How? When do we do them? And which ones are good to do for us?
NPTEL courses is something that you can pursue anytime. Like this is your student handbook. Let me just open that tab.
You mentioned in the group that it's good to do them for the BSc level so that you can complete BSc level quickly.
So yeah, now NPTEL credit courses. What are they actually? In your whole degree during the BSc and BS level, you can credit 8 credit. You can transfer 8 credits from the NPTEL courses to your degree courses. Now, how it is like there are 8 credits. Now it is four and four for BSc level and four for BS level. Now, for BSc level, you can only transfer the credits from a technical subject. Let's say there is a NPTEL course. You can transfer subjects like these during the BSc level, 4 credits only. But during the BS level, you can take subjects from HS and MG. HS means humanities and MG means management. So those might be very easy to pursue because they might not have prerequisites. Like, let me open that list once. You will get a better idea of what I'm trying to say. NPTEL courses.
So by
Yes.
doing these NPTEL ones, you don't have to do the optional subjects given in the BSc and BS list. Is that so?
You will have to complete the that course credits. Like there are 56 credits, so you might have to complete it. So there might be additional subjects that you will have to take. But yeah, your 4 credits will be saved. Like you might not have to pursue one subject. So that's the thing with why is
Okay.
the link not opening here? Okay, anyways, go through the handbook. Go through the handbook. You will get a very good idea about this.
The
Okay.
handbook was not very clear about it, so I was asking you.
Okay. Um, but the handbook will be clear. Okay. Anyways, what you can do right now, what I'll advise you is you can take some courses from HSNMG. Like you are seeing the list here, right?
Yeah.
Now just copy this link and just paste it there. So you'll find the list of courses that you can take. And based on your interest, you can take two credits, two courses of 2 credits each. So that will be your 4 credits. And during your BS time, you can transfer those credits. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So I'll just take some questions from the chat here. Somesh, is it difficult when I'm doing a dual degree to take Maths 2, Stats 2, and Python? It's not difficult. It's a little time taking. Actually, it's not difficult. It's time taking because I have completed both English and Stats 1 till now. So the subject remains are Maths 1, 2, Stats 2, and CT. So you will definitely have to take Maths 1 सबसे पहले, and then you will have to take CT. Other than that, you cannot take any other subject. So go with Maths 1 and CT this term. Hello, Kuhu. So I have completed foundation level term 1. I have failed in statistics and got a low grade in mathematics. I'm planning to repeat statistics along with Maths 1 to improve my grade. Could you please suggest in which two subjects I can take from term 2? I think so. You haven't taken English one, so you can take English one, and you can take CT. Both are pretty, very much on the easier side. Requires less efforts, and you'll be easily able to do. No worries about that. Sahil, is this meet for diploma level course guide? Yeah, this meet will be there for the diploma level course guide as well, but in an hour from 6:30 we'll start. Okay. Yeah, I completed my stats one and English one as it was my first term. So which subject combination will be better in the next term? So what you can do is you should definitely be taking maths one and CT this term. That's one thing very clearly I'll say. And next you can only take is English 2 because stats 2 you cannot take unless and until you are pursuing it with maths 2 or you have completed maths 2 before. So you will have to take CT, maths 1, and maybe English 2 if you want. That's on you. Okay. Sir, I'm taking maths 1, Python, and stats 2. So will it be good or not? Maths 1, stats 2, you cannot take maths stats 2 with maths 1. You need to complete maths 2 before or with this stats 2. So that is how the course combination works. Is Python tough like Linux? Nah, Python is easy. Python is easy. The Python that has been taught in the course is very basic. It's pretty easy to do. Sir, can I take maths 2? But I did not pass maths 1. Yes. So Aditya, you will have to pass the maths 1. Yes. Yeah, सबसे पहले, and only after that you can take maths 2, and then stats 2. Rahul has a question. I have completed Maths 1, Stats 1, Python, English 1 in the Jan term. How can I calculate the CCC for now and made up? Easiest ways to calculate CCC during the foundation thing is you must have got what A, B, C grade, anything like that, S grade. So S grade stands for 10 pointer, A grade stands for 9 pointer, B grade stands for 8 pointer, C grade stands for 7 pointer, D is for 6, and E for 4. So what you can, let's say you have SABC. So you can add 10 plus 7 plus 8 plus 6, and you can divide it by what? 4. Is Python also tough like me? Please me. Yeah, Adit, I answered your question. You cannot take stats to pehle. Yes, Adit, go for it. If you're not audible though. Sir, I got a low grade in term 2. Yeah, this.
Sir, I'm
Go ahead.
audible.
Yeah, you're audible now.
Sir, okay, sir. Sir, I'm taking Python and Maths 1 and Stats 2 in this term. It is a good option or not?
What did you say? Come again.
Sir,
What did
I'm
you say?
taking
Come again.
Python,
Okay.
Python, Maths 1 and Stats 2.
No, you cannot take stats 2. See, stats 2, the core requisite is maths 2. So you need to complete maths 2 पहले या साथ में. So you will have to pass maths 1 पहले, and then you will have to complete maths 2, or maybe with maths 2 you can take stats 2, but not before maths 2.
Okay. So I will go with Python and Maths 1.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
okay, sir. Thank you.
can you repeat the credit scores you just said as per the grades? Yeah. S grade stands for 10, A grade stands for 9, B grade stands for 8, C grade stands for 7, D grade stands for 6, and E grade stands for 4. So Fatima has a question. I am only left with statistics too. Is it possible to take any diploma level? No, you cannot take any diploma level courses. Best you can do is take NPTEL credit courses. That might save your time some. How many courses can I take then for the meetup? Once you clear your foundation subjects, you'll be free to take any number of subjects. I mean, up to four in your diploma level. Bilal Qureshi, sir, I have registered course for midterm as I passed qualifier on 16 March 2025, and sir, my dashboard course section is displaying blanks. How can you register any course for midterm? The midterm registration hasn't started yet. The midterm registration hasn't started yet, Bilal. You are from 2520, na?
Yeah, yeah.
How? Okay, so you haven't taken any subjects as of now. So how can you? Your dashboard will be showing empty only.
Well, I have done my registration course on 13 April because they have sent me email that today's last date for the course registration. As I qualified for the re-attempt in the
Okay,
January
okay,
term.
okay. So you come to the return. So
Sir,
okay.
can you clarify my this issue, please?
What you can do is you can mail the support team in that case. Support team. Let me give you the email ID of support team. You
Yeah.
can mail it to them and tell the problem, so they'll help you with this. Okay.
Sir, I'm talking
Uh,
about that. Is that correct time no, that I have registered for the course on 13 April?
I'll have to see. I'm not sure because normally the registration
Yeah,
for normal students
the
is starting by 20.
qualified students have started. The
Okay.
qualified students registration has already started and closed.
Anyways, Bilal, what I have done is I have pasted the email ID of support team, so you can either get clarified. I think they might update it in a few days. You can wait for 1 or 2 days, and maybe you can mail them. Okay. Um, let me take the other question. Vanichi Abhiram. Sir, I got a low grade in term two in three subjects. I decided to repeat the term two again. Is it possible? No, I'll not. I'll say don't go for improvement right now. You can always have improvement. Right now, what you should be focusing on is taking the diploma subjects and moving forward with it, because day by day the courses are becoming harder, so you have to take care of that as well. You need to complete your degree as soon as possible. You don't want to be lagging behind, and doing your degree in 5 years, 6 years. That won't be a very good thing. So what does it mean by CCC? CCC means course clearing capacity. Basically, CCC is there only for the foundation level, and it is based on what your CGPA is. I'm not sure what was the criteria again. I think it was from if you have CGPA more than 7.5 and above, you can take four subjects. If it is between something like 6 and 7.5, you can take three subjects, and below that, I think it is for two subjects, something like that. So I'm not sure about that, but yeah, that's what CCC is. Uh, Let me. Okay. Oh, where did the question go? Fatima, I'm only left with statistics too. Is it possible to take it? No, 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 Fatima. I told you now. You cannot take. Uh, I calculated the CCC as you said and got 7.5 after dividing by 4. How many courses? You can take 4 courses. Positive. Um, Anujya Abraham, okay. I guess it is full form course clearing capacity. Yes. Sir, I'm still confused about how to get score good marks in exams. The weekly content feel very basic, but the questions asked in the exams are quite difficult. Could you please guide me on how to prepare effectively? Should I focus more on the chapter-wise summary videos, doubt clearing sessions, or in the weekly side? So the basic template to study. I'll tell you what is the basic template to study. Now how you have to actually study here, but again, some it might be the case that some of the lectures are not good enough. So what you have to do, the first thing that you have to do is you need to watch the lectures. Okay, so first thing you do, watch the lectures. Now second thing, you what you have to do is the AQs. You might have seen after every lecture there is an AQ, activity questions. You have to do that. So when you do that, let's say there is some problem with the concept that you are having, so you might that might get clear. The third thing that you have to do is watch the live sessions. Every every subject has a live session going on by the instructors and by the TAs. Now there are various live sessions. You should be watching all of them. There might be a solve with us. There might be a open week session, open session, there might be some summary session. So you have to watch all of that. The fourth thing that you have to do is practice assignments. So do definitely do that. And the fifth thing that you have to do is graded assignments. Now this is how you have to regularly study. During the exam time, what you need to do is they will be providing you with mock questions. You have to do that mock questions. Also, can someone paste the link here for that quiz practice site? uh, the one that everyone uses, so that will also be very beneficial for you, because that way you can practice the questions that come, so that might help you in gaining good marks. Kushi, okay. If I take three subjects, English 2, Maths 1 and CT, how many terms will I take to complete the remaining? I forgot what you took पहले. तो Maths 1 लिया है, then you have to complete Maths 2 and Stats 2 in next term. And since I mean, if you take another 3 in the coming term, then you will be needing 2 terms, including this one. So okay, completed Maths 1 and English 1 next courses. ये कि तुम सब्जी वो बेचने आ रहे हो ऐसे पूछ रहे हो next courses. Complete CT, complete Stats 1. That is what I'll say firstly, and you can also take Maths 2 and English 2. Aditya Kulkarni, sir, can I repeat only Python OPP? If you have failed in Python OPP, then yes. If you have passed but with a bad marks, you cannot. Yeah, I got B in Maths 2. Should I repeat it with Stats 2 and Python? You can, but the thing is, the course content for Stats 2 is for the Maths 2 is very bad, and for that, I'll recommend you one playlist here. Just give me a second. Basically, week 1 to 8 is linear algebra. So there is this one playlist of Khan Academy. You have 144 lectures. Definitely watch this. This will help you a lot, and your concept will be properly clear. This is what I'll say. You have to watch this. It's not more than 28, 24, 25 hours. It will take some effort, but your concept will be very clear. I'll just paste it there. Yeah, so I pasted it in the chat. You definitely need to go, and I'll suggest it to everyone actually. If you are because linear algebra is going to serve as the base of what ML concepts will be. So yes, you definitely need to watch linear algebra अच्छे से. And also you will find multivariable calculus here as well. So वो भी search मार सकते हो. Multivariable calculus Khan Academy. And it also has some 175 videos, but that it is good. You'll understand it properly. That is what I'll say. So yeah, taking Stats 2, I have to complete. Aditya, you have to see, Maths 2 is the core requisite of Stats 2. So you have to complete Maths 2 या तो पहले या तो Maths 2 complete करो, उसके बाद ही Stats 2 ले सकते हो. या फिर ऐसे कर सकते हो, Maths 2 and Stats 2 साथ में ले सकते हो, बट ऐसे नहीं कर सकते कि तुम उसको Stats 2 पहले लेना है. That is something you cannot do. Naresh, I am doing dual degree. I completed the English 1 and CT in my first term. The last term I can't register any course. Now this term I can register. Yeah, you can register for any course. Yes, definitely can. Okay. Question Rahul. Yes, you have raised your hand.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Rahul.
For the Python course, the week 1 to 4 will be the syllabus for OPP 1 and quiz 1, right?
No, for OPP 1, I'm not sure. What was it? I think it was till week 6. You had till functions, and I think.
But for quiz
No,
1,
you
it
had
will
till
be in week 4.
dictionaries. I'm not sure. Someone in the foundation level confirmed this, because I think you had till dictionaries. Let me see here. They might have mentioned it here. Let's see. Intro to Python programming. So, have they mentioned it here? Oh, they haven't mentioned it here. But the course team will clear this doubt actually. But anyone, if they are aware of what the syllabus for OPP1 is, please paste it in the chat. During my time, it was till week 6. Week 6 was our dictionaries portion. If we have dictionaries till week 4, I think maybe also you can do it. But you will have to clear it with the course team once. I'm not sure what the course is right now. It is still week 6. Okay. Dr. D. Ramakrishna. Yes, sir.
Yes, actually, I completed the 4 courses in semester 1.
Yeah.
I would like, actually, I'm working as an assistant professor of English. So it
Yeah.
is highly difficult for me to complete, the four courses in one term. So
Okay.
this time I would like to take, mathematics and maths too and Python. So
Yeah.
yeah, is it better to take these two or maths and English? So which is
Uh,
suggestible?
the only reason I will suggest Python before in the second term with Matsu is because what happens is people tend to fail in Python OPP exams. So what happens is they need to complete OPP for just for one term. That is why I
Okay.
think it will be better thing to do Matsu and Python together right now, and after that you can take in the next term you can take statistics too and English too.
Yeah, and before starting this term two, what are the best tutorials to follow? Maths two and Python. Is it required to go through any Khan Academy or any others? Before starting of this term.
Yeah,
Do you?
for mathematics too, I'll say because the reviews of students regarding the lectures are
Yeah.
not very nice. So linear
Yes.
algebra actually linear algebra is more about visualization, how you see it, how you understand everything. So for linear algebra, I'll recommend this playlist to go. I have pasted it in the chart as well, the link to the playlist. You can go and watch these lectures. It's not more than 24, 25 hours. So let's say you can complete it in 20 days, it will be very good, more than good enough. And the next part for maths 2 is your multivariable calculus. Again, you can watch it from here. Multivariable calculus is not too much, although it's more about directional derivative, your double derivative and other things. So it's not that tough. But yeah, for linear algebra part, I think you'll definitely need to refer to some other sources. For Python, the lectures are good enough. Now, for what Python actually, for Python, you will need a little practice. That's all. You can visit any site like HackerRank, LeetCode, and solve some questions. That will clear your doubts.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. So let me take next the question. Next question, Sumesh. To improve any course, is it compulsory to do it in the subsequent terms? No, you can complete. You can do improvement anytime. I mean, you can, let's say your foundation subject needs an improvement. You can complete it in. You can improve it in diploma. You can improve it in BSc or BS. Anything, anytime. Koshi, if I take three subjects. Gee, I did answer this question. If I take three subjects, English 2, Maths 2, and other, so you will need two more terms. You will need two more terms. By saying no voice. My voice, am I audible?
Yes,
Yes.
you are.
Okay. Uh, okay, Bilal has a question. I have received my admission letter, submitted my fee, and told my. Can you confirm when my course will actually start? Are you from DS? Then there must be a calendar, right? Where is the calendar? I think it's starting from the first or second week of May. The courses are starting from the first and second week of May.
Yeah, yeah, sir. Yeah, 9th May, 9th of May.
Okay. Yeah, so that's when your course will start. Okay. Naresh, in college this
Sir,
semester I'm
hello.
studying
Sir.
Python. Yeah, just a second, Bella.
Okay.
Naresh, in college this semester I'm studying Python for data science, statistics, and numerical methods, professional English. This term, how many courses should I register, and what are the courses? What are the courses? What are the courses registered easy to study and score marks good? Easy to study for foundation. I think every subject is easy to study. Maths 2 requires some efforts, stats 2 requires some efforts. Otherwise, all the other remaining six subjects are very easy. You can take any of them and score good marks, but you'll have to be consistent enough. Like every week you need to study something. Let's say if you do it at the very last moment, na, then you might forget the concepts, you might not remember it during the exam, or it will have a good pressure on you. So that might not be the best case. Once we enroll for the next course, do we lose access to the current courses? No. In your completed subjects thing, you will go when you click on your previous courses. You click on them, you will see all the maths there, everything. There might be some course content also available. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's there. It is there. How to clear Python OPP because the Python lectures are not enough. Please give me suggestions. So for Python OPP, what you need to do is the instructors always organize live coding sessions. There they solve the PPAs, the GRPAs together with you. Uh, Earlier there used to be a WTA as well, weekly timed assignment, but I don't think it is there right now. So you need to watch those live coding sessions. That will be very good enough for you, I will say. And also you need to practice it on your own as well. You cannot see the thing about coding is you, let's say you mug up the concepts, you know what the syntax is. It's not really going to help you because like maths also there are formulas and everything. You, let's say you mug up the formulas, you won't be able to solve the typical questions. So you need to understand how the code works, and for that you need to practice the codes by yourself. So yeah. Yes, Vignesh.
Yeah, hi there. It's like I have been enrolled to direct entry to diploma
Diploma.
in programming.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in this term, I'm just planning to take app dev one and system commands. But I could see for app dev one, the prerequisites is a DBMS. So
Yes, yes.
uh, yeah, so should we take both on the same time? Or now shall I take that after one and in the subsequent next term? Can I complete that DBMS? Can we
See,
do?
when it means core requisite, na, when any other subject is core requisite, then that means you have to complete that other subject before or subsequently
Mhm,
in parallel. So you'll have to complete DBMS first.
mhm.
You can take it together. That is also viable and that's feasible and easy as well. It's not that difficult.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, sort of.
Sir. Sir, according to this formula, which is t equals to 0.ZA plus maximum of zero point 0.6 plus zero point
Mhm.
0.2 and maximum of quiz 1, quiz 2.
Yeah,
Whichever is coming maximum, that will be considered as final score.
yeah.
According to this formula, sir, I got in mathematics 52.53. But
Okay.
my dashboard screen, it is showing that I got 54%. Then how it is how variation is coming between these two?
So you got extra marks.
Yes, sir.
Are so why do you have a problem, bhai? You have got
No,
extra
sir.
marks,
Actually,
na?
I would like to know about this because
They might have included the bonus. I think they have
oh,
two numbers bonus, na? They have included
yes,
the
sir.
bonus. And
Yes,
also, let's say if you ever get extra marks, don't come and tell in the meet. Right? Be happy with the extra marks.
okay, okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So okay, moving on to the next question. Yeah. Any other questions?
Sir, one
Uh,
more thing.
yeah, yeah.
Sir, how many maximum term can I give for foundation level?
So for foundation, there is a other rules now. Earlier there used to be 9 terms, but now it is not the case. Now you have to complete 3 courses in 3 terms. I think you have to
Okay.
complete 6 courses in 6 terms, and you have to complete 9 courses in 9 terms. So there will be checklist everywhere. So within 3 terms, they will firstly check how many courses have you completed. If it's less than 3, then they'll give you a warning. The
Yes.
next time when they'll check is when you complete 6 terms, and when they see the 6 terms you haven't completed 6 subjects, they'll remove you from the program. So that's how it works.
Maximum. Yes, sir. So, sir, one more thing. If I don't
Yeah,
want to repeat, actually I got all 4 subject. I have
yeah.
registered for the foundation level in January term.
Okay,
So I got in 3 subject D grade, in 2 subject D grade, and 1 subject I got A grade. And
okay.
in last subject, sir, in static one, I got
Mhm.
E grade. So should I
Okay,
repeat the course or I can move for further? I mean, just for the term two.
okay. So now it's not a necessity to improve actually, but
Yes,
what
sir.
I'll tell you is the marks sort of reflect how good your concepts are.
Yes,
So
sir.
that means basically your concepts are not really clear. So even for moving forward, you will need to have your concepts clear because all this will form the base of what's coming next in diploma. So what you can do is during this term break, try to get your concepts clear for these subjects, and if you feel that you can improve the grade in the next term, take improvement, but it's not necessity. Your priority should be to complete all these subjects fairly
Yes, sir.
in the less time possible. That should be the priority. So yeah,
Yes.
that's the thing.
और सर किसी भी टर्म में हम इम्प्रूवमेंट के लिए डाल सकते हैं, चाहे
यस,
बीएससी हो
किसी
या
भी, किसी भी,
yes,
BS, BSc, diploma, any term.
yes sir, yes sir. There's no barrier to just
There's
take
no barrier.
certain terms.
No, there's no
Sir,
barrier.
but someone told me that if I got less marks, I mean, just I have just got E grade in static one. So someone
Okay.
told me that if I got less mark, then there may be problem for admission level of BSc or BS. So it is true or false? I want to know.
The constraint for degree level is your CGPA needs to be above 6, and in the project courses it should be above 7. This is the constraint. So you need to maintain your the CGPA in theory courses should be above 6. That's what
It
you have
is
to
only
maintain.
for BS or BSc also.
It's for BSc.
Okay, okay. After diploma, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, one more thing.
Yeah.
CGPA calculation is according to my grade point divided by 4. I mean, just how many subject I have opted.
Yeah, it is there in this foundation as well, because you don't you have all the courses have a similar number of credits, all have 4 credits. But when you
Yes.
move in diploma, you will have some subjects of 3 credits, you will have projects of 2 credits, so it varies. So that's when the actual formula comes in place, and actual formula is there in the handbook only. So go through the handbook and you'll find it.
CC formula is actually like calculating the CGPA. Is it right?
CCC formula is based on what you took in the previous term. CGPA is what you took in this all these terms of it.
Okay, so then CGPA calculating after completing all term one, term two. I mean, just completing the foundation course. Then I will calculate, or I can calculate
You can
any term.
calculate right now. You can calculate any
Okay,
term.
okay.
CGPA is something you can calculate now as well. So
Yes,
yeah,
sir. CCC, I have calculated by 6 plus 6 plus 4 plus 9 divided by 4. I got 6.25. So what
okay.
should I do, sir, for the best combination in next term?
So
How
you'll
many
have to
subjects
take
should
three
I add?
subjects. You have to take 3 subjects.
Yes,
You
sir.
can take 3 subjects, or you can take maybe less than that as well. What I'll
Yes.
suggest is take Maths 2 and Python in this term, and take Stats 2 and English 2 in the next term.
Maths 2 and Python should I should opt in this term, and next term
Yeah,
I should English 2 and Stat 2.
yeah.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So yeah.
Excuse me,
Oh,
sir.
just a second.
I
Just a
had a,
second.
yeah, sure.
Just a second. Om Sai, yes.
Sir, I have seen my portal. So,
Okay.
we get weekly activities for the
Hmm.
bonus marks, but in my portal it says 0, but I have submitted weekly activities.
You have got marks in weekly activities, but the bonus from it is 0.
Yes, sir. I mean, I have not
Uh,
gotten any marks.
okay, you haven't gotten the bonus marks. So now do one thing now. Calculate the total score, and if you feel the marks has been increased, so they must have added it in your course total score, final score. So
Okay.
because that is the thing that they did this year, they did this in the term that they haven't displayed the bonus marks, but they have added it. So yeah, that might be the case.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank
Okay. Yeah, yes, Sahesh now.
Yes, sir. I had a question about, so I just completed my foundation and now I'm entering
Yeah.
my diploma,
Okay.
and I want to complete the diploma as in the fastest, most aggressive pathway, and I want to do
Okay.
both data science and programming at the same time.
Okay.
What would be your recommendation in taking courses in that?
I'll say wait for a few minutes. You'll be beginning the diploma session by 6:30. Till then, I'll wrap up the foundation dance. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
No problem. Thank you.
Yes, Arpit.
Actually, hello, am I audible?
Yeah, Arpit.
Actually, I have a doubt. Like, I want to practice more on the maths too and the statistics related questions. So, from
Yeah.
where I can get the question bank for these?
When you see the extra resources in the Match 2 portal, you might find some books there. I think book of Gilbert Strand. They do recommend the books actually. That is what they do. You can practice it from there.
Okay.
You can
And
use the
any
books for
other
resources. And I
resource?
mean, see, if you have to just practice it from the perspective of IIT and BS, then you have to watch the PYQs. You have to do that. But you, if you want to do it in generic purpose, you, let's say you want to clear concepts and everything, then I'll say get one book, mostly of Gilbert Strand. So that will be beneficial for you. Okay.
And how can I get the questions like for PYQs from the portal or somewhere?
So there was this link pasted. I think who pasted it for the quiz practice app. Let me see this practice piece. I will. Okay, yeah, I'll paste the link here in the chat. This is where you can practice your questions for PYQs.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Next question. Let me go through the chat. Which two subjects are good to take in term two along with maths one and stats one? I got low grade in term one. You got low grade in what? CT in English? Uh, you can take Python maybe, or maybe take English too as well. Any you can take. Doesn't really matter here. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Anyways, next question in the chat or raise your hands. Uh, I scored 1980 and final score is 83. How? Your final score is a cumulative score of what you scored in quiz 1, quiz 2, and your grading assignments, and maybe some other thing if your course has. Okay. Vikram has a code out. When will term 2 foundation course registration start? 24th, just after 2 days. I completed English 1 and English 2, Maths 1 and Stats 2, CD 3 subjects remaining for how to access the completed course. When you see the left navigation bar uh, on the left side, you will find what there are options, various options, completed and pending courses. When you go in the completed courses, scroll down, your completed courses will show. You can click on that, you'll find your courses there. That's how you can access them. Okay. So yeah, other questions? Okay, no questions, guys. ऐसा कैसे? Uh, okay, this question. I don't get enough time to watch all the sessions due to dual degree. What strategy should I use to score good? Enough sessions due to dual degree. Now, what you can do in this situation is, I mean, see, if you have to score good, then you will have to actually practice and you'll have to rigorously work. But I understand that the constraint of dual degree leaves us with less time. So, what you can do in that case is maybe watch the live sessions only instead of watching just the lectures. Watch the live sessions. That will help you. They have the summary sessions. I think it almost goes through 2 hours something. You can watch it every week. Be consistent enough. Nah, that's what I'll say. Be consistent enough. You can spare 2 hours for every subject in a week. That is something that you can do. Let's say if you are actually going to do in in the last moment, then that might look a lot. Oh, I have to complete what 36, 44, 50 hours of course content. So that is not feasible. But what you can do is be consistent. Do it every week. For the dual degree students, I'll say that. When will they announce CGPA? In a few days. Yes, yeah, Arkat.
Okay, so I have one more question. Like, how many courses are maximum allowed throughout the degree? Do they have separate numbers throughout, like on the foundation, diploma, and the BSc, or they have the same
So
number?
for the foundation, the number of courses you can take is sort of dependent on your course clearing capacity. That will be mentioned on your dashboard. But for the diploma, there is no restraint whatsoever. You can take maximum of 4 subjects and any number of projects along with it. And same goes for the degree level, 4 subjects.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, next question, guys. Anything in the chat, anything. In the meanwhile, I'll also try to suggest you what some other courses, things for your linear algebra maths too, because that is something that will take time. go through this what, three blue, one brown. Now he has shown the visualization of the concept span. I mean, you must have heard the term of span, subspace, vector space. So this is where you can actually visualize the thing. When you visualize it now, it becomes a lot easier for you. Also for statistics too, what should I suggest? There is a Dr. Proton for statistics, I think. I'm not sure what was the name, Dr. Proton. पता नहीं है. Let me see. Statistics. It was Professor Proton. What was it? I'm not getting the name. Uh, I don't remember. But that was a good playlist to watch for stats. Otherwise, also you can take one thing, intro to probability, something where I read from. When you go for the MIT course where intro to probability, you will find this. Now this might be a little tough, but it's good enough. It's good enough for your upcoming further subjects. All this is what is required. So 266 videos, short videos, 8 minutes videos, won't take much of your time. You can do it, half of it at a time. Also, I'm not sure about this, so yeah, not going to comment on this. Yes, my current CGPA is Mr. Proton. It was Mr. Proton. Okay, let me see. Mr. Proton statistics. Nah, it was something. It was like Professor Proton. Let's see. Let me just Professor Leonard. Array, I was connecting it with what Big Bang Theory. Okay, Professor Leonard. Yes, this statistics lectures are also very good enough. I'll paste the link here. So if you have any trouble whatsoever, now you can go through this also. So my current CGPA is for maths one. Hey, what resource do you need for maths one? Maths one is your English 11th and 12th ka maths. For Fauzi, your question is my current CGPA is 5.6. Python, Stats 2, Maths 2 are remaining. How to improve my CGPA? Study. You have to study. You have to be consistent. You need to practice. There is nothing much we can do because this is foundation still. The content is not too tough. So you have to improve and study. That's all I say. Sir, I failed in stats one in end term exam, but if I calculate by the total equation, I got 60 marks. So do I consider? No, you are pass. The total score, if it's above 40, you are pass. So okay. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Any question, guys?
सर तो आपने जो वो स्कोर बताया था तो वो कितना बताया था तो कि मतलब 60% से ज्यादा होना चाहिए बीएससी और बीएस के लिए एडमिशन के लिए
6 CGPA 6 CGPA
6 CGPA
yeah
ठीक थैंक यू
okay yeah
सर वन मोर क्वेश्चन इज देयर
okay yes
सर फाउंडेशन में 3 टर्म में कंप्लीट करूं तो उससे कोई इशू होगा क्या मतलब
no issues whatsoever 3 टर्म में आराम से करो no issues whatsoever
yes
okay yeah questions guys yes
Sir,
Vikram
sir, when will be our term to start? Weekly lectures start.
I think it is 9th May. It will start around that time.
And registration, sir.
Registration in 2 days. It will begin on 24th.
So we will be notified.
Yes, they'll notify you on mail and through WhatsApp as well.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. I'm not going to read your name. Just
sir, which registration starts on 24th of April?
Your course registration. Yes,
just for, in term, just for term 2, sir.
Yeah, for term 2.
Hello.
Sir. Yeah, Rani Sapna. Yes.
Yeah. This is for diploma, right?
The diploma one will start in what 20 minutes something. Till 6:20, 6:25, I'll be clearing the doubts of foundation, and after that we'll begin with the diploma.
Okay, so I'm from foundation. I'm moving to diploma, so I will join in that, or can I ask in itself? This is okay.
I'll say you can wait for 20 minutes if that's
no
possible.
issues. No issues. Thank you. I'll just exit the meeting and then rejoin. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. So Dr. Ramakrishna, I got 8 CGPA in SEM 1. Is it possible to cross 9.5 CGPA by the end of BS degree? Of course, it is possible. Start scoring S grade in every subject.
Sir,
Uh,
please suggest us for the CT one other than IIT lectures.
you don't
For
need anything else other than IIT lectures for CT. CT is more about pseudocodes. It's
yes,
just plain English. Now, what people do is people get scared of what is there. They don't read what actually is. When you will actually read all those things now, you'll find it. Oh, it's very easy. So CT is nothing. CT is very easy pseudocodes. You just have to read and understand. That's all. Nothing much there.
sir, but after sixth week, it
Yeah.
making some problems for us.
What is
Was
the
it
courses? What are the
complication?
topics after week 6?
Yes, sir.
What are the topics after week 6? I think there might be recursions and there might be
Yes,
some
sir.
loops and
Nested loop and dictionary. Then after 9 week, there are matrices. So these are
it's
the
easy. It's easy. You just have to read and understand. Go line by line for the codes. See how it is working, and it will be more than enough. Or use
yes,
ChatGPT. I'll say paste the code snippets in ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to explain you line by line how it is working. So
yes,
it
sir.
will be very easy for you to understand then. So she has says I got D in starts one and in English one got B grade. Is it good? Mm, no, it is not good yet. See, English one is quite probably the easiest subject in this whole BS degree, and stats one also as well because other than what week 9 to 12, everything is mostly formula based. There is nothing much to study in stats one other than some random variables, and even that has formulas. So it is not good. Hardesh, I'm failing in Maths 2 in Foundation. How to tackle with Maths 2? I did show the lectures now where you have to watch the lectures. Um, the theoretical explanation by the IITM professor is not good for linear algebra. So visit this playlist. I'll just paste it again in the chat. So this will be helpful for you. This will be more than enough. You don't need to do anything else.
Sir, in stat one, I got in term 23 percentage. I mean, just I scored 23 marks, and
Okay.
according to total formula, I got 40%. तो
Okay.
मैं पास हूँ कि फेल हूँ उनके हिसाब से तो ई में मैं पास हूँ ई
हाँ
ग्रेड
तो
में
yeah, yes, you are pass. If you have E grade, then you are pass.
yes sir just E for elephant sir E grade
Yeah, E for 11, you have pass.
yes sir thanks
What are the topic
and
taught in stats 2 and maths 2 apart from vector spaces in maths 2 and
sir, I want to know one more thing that just you have told me that you can proceed many terms like 3 terms or 4 terms for the completion of foundation level. I am just telling about all 8 subjects, sir. Should I complete within 3 term or 4 term? This is good or
you should complete it in the next term and next to next term, 2 terms maximum possible. Other than that, it's not healthy.
oh, thank you.
Okay. What are the topics taught in stats 2 and maths 2 apart from vector spaces and maths 2? Vector spaces. Vector spaces is just a tiny part of what maths 2. It's full linear algebra. You'll find everything space, subspace, span, column vectors, row vectors, A vectors, O vectors, orthogonal vectors, diagonalization, eigenvalue, eigenvectors, everything. And other than that, उसके बाद से you have multivariable calculus. Multivariable calculus is your directional derivative, A derivative. Then you have double derivative, everything. You have something, all stuff like that, slopes and everything. Um, Stats 2 में it's mostly about distributions. Week 1 to 4 is week 1 to 4 क्या था? Easy था week 1 to 4 जो भी था. Random variable पे it was based fully, and then you had continuous distributions. Then where it was where integration was used, sort of thing, for I think normal, uniform, and other distributions. And then week 9 to 12 it was hypothesis testing, that Z test, T test, and everything. So yeah, that was there in stats 2 and maths 2. Study it, go and see the academic portion of the on the website. भाई ये क्या मुझसे पूछ रहे हो? Yes, next doubt. Yes. Bully, guys. Uh, Clear any doubts possible, any doubts that you have. Don't feel shy or anything. Okay, everyone is a student here. And since you are not seeing anyone's faces, so you don't need to feel shy. So any questions that you have that you might be asking आगे जाके उसको अभी पूछ लो ना. Since I'm going in depth for every doubt, so yeah, do it. Do ask right now. Maybe ask for resources. I'll give you some resources. So for how many hours we should study to score good? It sort of depends on how effectively you are studying. Maybe let's say you study very well, you study with full concentration for 4 hours, and it will cover the course content of 8 hours. So it's all dependent on how effectively you study, how good your life cycle is, how good your schedule and everything is. So it's all very dependent. But again, you might have to give around 4 5 no, let's say if you are for 1 week's content, for let's say you have 4 subjects and you have to complete a week's content, it will take 15 hours or 10 15 hours if you do for the full practice. Practice paper for maths are required. um, Practice paper for maths, I did paste one link, quiz practice, I think. That's how you can practice. I'll just pin that link once again. So yeah, that will be done. Okay. Next questions. Yes. Yes,
I have
Arpit.
I have a question. So there is a option to transfer the credits from the NEPTEL, right? So can we
Yeah.
do that in the diploma level or it's after the degree level only?
No, you can do it in foundation level. You can do it in diploma as well. You can do it in degree level as well.
So how it is going to help us, like in accumulating the credits? Because we have to complete all the basic courses, right? Which they have mentioned.
Yes, you have to complete the core courses. See, NPTEL credit courses का काम आता है during your degree level, because that's when you can transfer it. You can do the courses anytime, but you can transfer only during your BSc and BS level, and you can transfer around 4 credits in BSc level, 4 credits in BS level. So that's there. Now for BSc level, you need to do 4 credits of technical courses, and for BS level, you need to do 4 credits of HS and MG, that is humanities and management courses. So one thing with NPTEL courses is the CGPA is not calculated for it. I mean, let's say you get what D grade in those NPTEL courses, it won't affect your CGPA because only the credit transfer is happening place and you are satisfying the credit score. That's all. That's all it matters. So that's why it's little helpful, and it also helps you in completing a degree a little faster because you don't have to pursue 2 more courses. So yeah.
Okay, so we beneficial will be we can do maximum of 2 courses. After that, even if we do the courses, it won't be counted, right? For the
it won't be counted. You can transfer only 4 credits in BSc, 4 in BS, so total of 8 credits. Other than that, nothing will be counted.
Okay. And is it possible to complete the programming diploma in the one semester, or we have to
No,
take
man.
at least 2?
Programming diploma, you will have to take 2.
Okay.
At the very
Because
max.
I'm already a software engineer, so for me those are like really basic things. I have already learned all the web development, Java.
Yes. The thing is now, but the thing is, there are prerequisites. Like MAD 1 is the prerequisite to MAD 2. DBMS is a core requisite too. So you have to complete the courses first, only then you can proceed for further courses.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay, sure. So if I completed foundation level in May term, can I start directly with diploma from the September term? And do you suggest doing both diplomas together? I'll always suggest doing both diplomas together. And yes, you can begin from the September term if you are completed with your foundation in May term. Okay. And for further courses, Om Sai has a question. Sai has a question. For further courses, I also want to know how should we take Windows laptop or is also work with UK upcoming programming courses. I didn't get the question. Let me read it again. For further questions, I also want to know: should we take a Windows laptop, or is it also works with what UK upcoming programming courses? I'm not sure. It should work. It should work. I think there is no. पता नहीं, I don't think there should be any system compatibility issues. I don't think so. I'm not very sure though. Jeshwan Kumar. Right now, I have completed two subjects, CAT English one in the 3 terms of my foundation, and I received a mail stating that I should complete two more subjects in the upcoming May term. If I'll not, I'll be removed from the BS degree. Which two subjects should I choose? Can you guide me? I'm also confused which subject to choose to secure my degree for the time being, which will be easy. Since you have completed two subjects, CT and English 1, so you can go ahead and take Python and English 2, but I'll suggest take Maths 1 and Stats 1 as well. Stats 1 definitely, it's easy, doable. Maths 1 again, it's easy and doable. But if you are under that tremendous stress of completing actually what three or two more subjects, why did they mail you to complete two more subjects? I'm not sure. But anyways, what you have to do is you can take any of the four subjects: English 2, Python, Maths 1, or Stats 1. Yeah, works. Duration of NPTEL courses. Um the 2 credit courses, there'll be a 1 credit course that will go for 4 weeks. There'll be a 2 credit course that will be there for 8 weeks. There will be a 3 credit course that will go for 12 weeks. So yeah, that's the duration. Okay, yeah, it should work. Yeah, I think aram se. From where I get to see my grades. Shiksha, you have to see your dashboard. You can see your grades there under the total scores. For every course it will be mentioned what grade you got.
सर
Yeah, sort of.
सर मुझे थोड़ा ये पूछना था कि जैसे हम जो ग्रेड आ रहा है तो ग्रेड में अपन इक्विवेलेंट कर रहे हैं कि एस आ रहा है तो 10 आ रहा है, ए आ रहा है तो 9 आ रहा है, एक्सेट्रा। तो जो क्रेडिट हमको अलॉट मतलब हमको दिया जा रहा है तो ये ग्रेड ही क्रेडिट कहलाएगा?
Nah, credit is different. Credit is based on how many weeks of course content has. Like your maths has 4 credits. Your all the foundation subjects have 4 credits. Then most of the diploma courses have 4 credits, except system commands and what was that? System commands and TDS. TDS, na? Yeah. So TDS has 3 credits and system commands also has 3 credits. The project courses are of 2 credits. Then you move to degree level. There are mostly 4 credit courses. So yeah, that's what credits are. Credits are basically how much efforts we are putting. You need to put for a particular subject.
सर जैसे फाउंडेशन के लिए हमको टोटल 32 क्रेडिट रिक्वायर्ड है उसको मतलब पास होने के लिए। तो जैसे मैं टर्म 1 में 4 सब्जेक्ट में पास कर गया हूँ तो मुझे अभी कितना क्रेडिट मिल जाएगा?
16 मिल जाएगा. You'll have 16 since you completed 4. So 4 every credit has what 4 thing ना. So 4 into 4 16 and you need to complete more 16 subjects.
यस सर। जैसे मैं ई ग्रेड मेरे स्टैट्स में मान लीजिए ई ग्रेड आया तो ये मेरे क्रेडिट को तो अफेक्ट नहीं करेगा ना, मतलब मैं पास
नहीं, क्रेडिट इट्स नॉट क्रेडिट. क्रेडिट कभी नहीं अफेक्ट होने वाला. सी क्रेडिट once you clear a subject, credits will be cleared.
ओके सर.
It will just affect your CGPA.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So next question. Shiksha, they must have updated. See, go and see. Jishman has a question. So in the mail they mentioned that we should complete minimum 4 subjects in 4 terms. 6. Okay, it is 4 and 4. Okay, that's nice. 4 and 4. Okay, yeah, you have to complete the other 2 then. English 2, Python, Stats 1. Is it easy to complete? All 3. Yes, it is easy to complete. It is easy to complete. What is credits? अभी तो बताया यार. Credits are basically it's like an analogy that is given to the numbers, like how much time effort you have to put. एक चीज को मेहनत करने में कितना टाइम लग रहा है, sort of thing. It's sort of calculated basis on the basis of that only credits. So every subject has certain number of credits and you need to complete those credits in order to pass the degree. It's nothing you don't need to worry about. तुम लोग नहीं भी जानो कि credit क्या होता है ना, तब भी ठीक है. Just complete your courses. That's all I'll say. If I didn't do well in first term, can I improve my CGPA in the second term? Yes, you can study for the second term subjects, do good, and you can get good marks. Your CGPA will be improved. Other than that, you can also take improvement, but take improvement only when you are super confident that your grades will increase. Pata chale you got B grade in one of the subjects, and you again take it for improvement, and you get again B. Since improvement costs you double of what you paid for the registration of the original course, so choose it wisely. That's all. That's all I'll say. Okay. Next questions. What is credit? Go and search on chat GPT what is credits. मत जानो भाई, बताया यार, 2-3 बार बता दिया क्रेडिट, सब नहीं बता रहा मैं. Okay, in the meanwhile, Krish and Himanshu, तुम लोग हो ना इधर, take your doubts, take their doubts if there are any. I'll just take a 10 minutes break, ठीक है, and I'll be back when the diploma level वाला चीजें start. Okay.
Okay, I'm here. Yeah.
Okay. Guys, any doubts? If you have any doubts, paste it in the chat or raise your hand. That way we will proceed. Okay.
Hello, guys. Any doubt? You can ask doubts in the chat or you can speak up.
मैंने मुक्का मारना है लोगों को गाइस, तुम लोगों को, अगर तुम लोग अभी डाउट नहीं पूछे, बाद में डाउट पूछे तो.
हाँ, then डिप्लोमा का स्टार्ट करेंगे तो तब पूछेंगे.
अभी अभी पूछ लो. यस.
हाँ, Ritik. Yeah, unmute yourself and ask.
श्रेयांश सर.
Yeah, you can ask your doubt.
सर ये पूछना था, जैसे अभी मान लीजिए मैंने हेलो, आई एम ऑडिबल?
Yeah, you are audible. Ask your doubt.
सर मुझे ये पूछना था कि जैसे मान लीजिए मुझे अभी
क्या हुआ, बोलो ना.
सर दोनों का वॉइस ओवरलैप हो रही है सर, क्रिस सर और हिमांशु सर. यस सर. तो जैसे अभी किसी का सी ग्रेड आया है और यदि वो इम्प्रूवमेंट के लिए उसको एनरोल करता है और उस टाइम पे उसका और इम्प्रूव होने की बजाय वो डी में आ गया, तो विच वन शुड बी कंसिडर फॉर द फाइनल?
The highest one will be considered.
ओके, लाइक क्वालिफायर एग्जाम, विच एवर इज मैक्सिमम,
Yeah.
लाइक दैट.
Yes.
यस, थैंक यू. एंड वन मोर थिंग, सर मेरी सिस्टर अभी हम दोनों साथ में वो किए थे, तो अभी वो एडमिशन लेने वाली है. तो जैसे उसके पास मोबाइल है और लैपटॉप नहीं है, तो बहुत सारे मेल्स ऐसे, जैसे कोई मेल आता है आईटी के उसमें, तो वो ना वो लिंक उसमें इनेबल नहीं होता, मतलब वो चालू नहीं होता उसको क्लिक करने के बाद. तो उसके लिए उसको पीसी खरीदना पड़ेगा या मोबाइल डिवाइस में पूरे कोर्सेस एक्सेस हो जाएंगे? आई मीन
अभी तो मिशन लेवल के कोर्सेज तो हो जाएंगे, पर पाइथन के लिए और डिप्लोमा लेवल के लिए लेना पड़ेगा.
हाँ ये सर, मतलब फाउंडेशन के तो हो जाएंगे ना जो बेसिक.
पाइथन नहीं होगा, पाइथन के अलावा बाकी सब हो जाएगा.
यस सर, यस. और सर ने जैसा क्रेडिट का कहा था कि हाउ मच टाइम यू हैव स्पेंट ऑन दी लेक्चर्स और कंप्लीटिंग द कोर्स, तो वो कैसे डिसाइड होता है? मतलब क्या वीक कोर्सेस में, मतलब मैंने जो वीकली कंटेंट विजिट किया या देखा है, या ग्रेडेड असाइनमेंट के बेसिस पे, या ओवरऑल, मतलब कैसा? जैसे मान लीजिए मैं ना प्रैक्टिस असाइनमेंट नहीं अटेम्प्ट कर रहा हूँ, मैं आफ्टर विंग ऑल द लेक्चर आई हैव जस्ट अटेम्प्टेड द ग्रेडेड असाइनमेंट, तो व्हाट पैरामीटर इज देयर टू डिसाइड क्रेडिट? आई मीन जस्ट
Credits
all.
are already assigned to courses. Like
Yes sir.
some courses are
क्रेडिट
4 credits,
क्रेडिट
some
होता
of
क्या है एक्चुअली? क्रेडिट इज डिसाइडेड बाय अ प्रोफेसर, लेट्स से जिसका भी कोर्स है, यूनिवर्सिटी तरफ से डिसाइड होता है कि अ स्टूडेंट हैज टू पुट दिस अमाउंट ऑफ टाइम इन दैट.
Yes sir.
तो दैट इज
sir.
प्री डिसाइडेड.
Yes
इट्स
sir.
नॉट बेसिकली वेरिएबल कि तुम कितना टाइम दे रहे हो, उस हिसाब से डिसाइड होता है. इट्स प्री डिसाइडेड. तुम जितना भी टाइम दो, उसमें उससे ज्यादा टाइम दो, उससे कम टाइम दो, बट दैट इज समथिंग दैट हैज बीन प्री डिसाइडेड कि इतना टाइम बच्चा देगा, तो उस हिसाब से दैट्स व्हाई दिस कोर्स इज ऑफ 3 क्रेडिट्स. लेट्स से अगर कोई बहुत बड़ा सब्जेक्ट है, समथिंग इट इज something has a very tough concepts and everything, so it will be of more credits exactly.
Yes.
सिंपल सा देखो ना यार, 12 हफ्ते के कोर्सेज हैं, 4 क्रेडिट्स के हैं, जो 9 हफ्ते के कोर्सेज हैं, 8 हफ्ते के कोर्सेज हैं, दे आर ऑफ 3 क्रेडिट्स. व्हाई? बिकॉज यू हैव टू पुट मोर टाइम इन वीक 12 के कोर्सेज, वीक 12 के कोर्सेज, बट वीक 9 के कोर्सेज के लिए यू डोंट हैव टू टाइम.
तो इससे मतलब केवल सीजीपीए फ्लक्चुएट हो सकता है और बाकी क्रेडिट तो एकदम फिक्स है, चाहे वो पुअर स्टूडेंट हो या टॉपर हो या एवरेज हो, तो उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता है ऐसा.
यस, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, क्रेडिट्स कंप्लीट हो गए.
यस. और सर जैसे मेरा जो सीसीसी आ रहा है जो, और 6+6+4+9 डिवाइडेड बाई 4, तो वो 6.25 आ रहा है. तो आपने कहा कि हम 3 कोर्स से ज़्यादा, मतलब 3 सब्जेक्ट से ज़्यादा मैं नहीं ले सकता अपकमिंग टर्म्स में, तो फाउंडेशन के लिए. तो सर वो डिसेबल हो जाएगा चौथा सब्जेक्ट, या 4 सब्जेक्ट दिखेंगे उनमें से मैं केवल 3 को ही ऑप्ट कर सकता हूँ, तो ऐसा रहेगा, या ओनली 3 दिखाएगा कि आप इन्हीं 3 को सेलेक्ट करोगे, उसके अलावा आपके पास ऑप्शन नहीं है, मतलब ऐसा क्या रहेगा उसमें, ये पूछ.
No, I don't think it is like that. The CCC is just a suggestion. Like if your CCC is coming out three, then it is suggested that you should take three courses in the next term. But you
Okay,
can
but I
take four
can
also.
take 4 subject also.
Yes, yes.
Actually, it is that for my convenience, that how subject in future I can
It is
complete.
just a
What is
recommendation
my
from their side. Like if your
नहीं,
CCC is two,
सीसीसी इज
then they are
मैंडेटरी ना
suggesting it.
फाउंडेशन में.
No,
सीसीसी.
it was previously mandatory, but they have changed the
अच्छा,
rule.
ओके ओके, दैट्स नाइस. फिर भी यार अगर सीजीपी अच्छा नहीं है, देयर इज नो फायदा ऑफ टेकिंग ऑल द कोर्सेज
यस
एक
सर,
टाइम
यस
पे.
सर, बिल्कुल, यस सर. नहीं मतलब वो दिखाएंगे 4 सब्जेक्ट, उसमें से मतलब मैं अपनी सुविधा अनुसार 3 लेना चाहिए, क्योंकि मेरा एफसिटी ही मेरे सीसीए के अकॉर्डिंग ऐसा है, इसलिए.
या ओके ओके सर, इनफ ऑफ योर डाउट्स, हो गया. यस जतिश.
Yeah. Can you see my chat?
I'm left with MLP project, BDM project, MAT 2 projects, SCTDS, 2 terms to complete. So what you should take? Definitely
Yeah, how
take
to learn
BDM
manage?
project this term. Definitely take, because it will take time.
Yeah, I'm taking
Uh,
it
MLP
along with
and
the
MLP
MLP.
projects, since you need to complete the course first, okay? So go ahead with that as well as system में. TDS is
Yeah.
a core requisite of MLP. I think so. पता नहीं, they have they changed it or not? We'll have to see. But yeah, TDS also you can take. System commands. Uh,
See, as per their recommendation, I'm taking in this term MLP project, and MLP, BDM project, MAT2 project, and SC along with it.
Okay.
Is it
Yeah,
fine?
TDS, you can do it in the last term as well. It
Yeah.
won't be that difficult. And yeah, for projects, I'll say go with all the projects this term, because let's say even if you are not able to complete it in this term, next term you will be able to complete.
Yeah, I'm taking MAT2 is not a problem for me, and BDM, I'm not sure what is it. I'm still.
BDM, there might be problems. So that's why take BDM definitely this term.
Yeah, I'm taking it. No problem.
No, Ankit, you cannot take more than 4 courses in diploma. For diploma, I'll just wait for 2 minutes and we'll start at 6:30. Works, I think. Uh, you cannot take more than 4 courses in diploma, though, Ankit. Also, guys, one thing before we begin anything, there are 2 things that you need to read it by heart. Okay, what are those? The grading document. Grading document will clear everything that you have course related doubts. Let's say you are worried about what is the weightage of quiz 1, what is the weightage of quiz 2, what is the weightage of final exam, or what are the bonus that will be there, how will you be eligible for the end term and everything. So grading document contains everything for that matter. For people who are doing projects, the project links are there. Okay, I think, and for the degree level people, I don't think there is any. So there are any. So yeah, that is there for the grading document. You need to read this by heart and understand everything that you can. or in relative to your subjects. And the second thing is your student handbook. Student handbook is your what, a dictionary type of thing. Anything, any doubt you have related to degree, any doubt, any, it will be there in the student handbook, or it will be there in the grading document. You cannot have a doubt outside this. I mean, you might have a doubt outside this as well, but again, वो चीजें solve हो जाएंगी if you read it properly. So you need to read it properly. That's the thing. Okay. So.
Few hand raised, can ask them.
Yes, Urvishi and Misha. See, guys, अगर तुम लोगों का डाउट अभी डिप्लोमा लेवल पे है ना, तो I'll say कि just wait for a 2-3 minutes. What we'll do is we'll just run through the explanation here, what the courses are, just a small explanation of every course here. Okay, and then we'll start taking the doubts. We'll suggest one pathway as well, and yeah, we can proceed back.
श्रेयांश सर एक लास्ट डाउट पूछ सकता हूँ?
Yeah, last do it in the chat. Do it in the chat. I think we can begin with the diploma level thing right now. Okay. So do it in the chat, and someone guys उसको chat में answer कर देना. So
सर थोड़ा सा पर्सनल हुआ इसलिए मैं, मतलब एक्चुअली वो उस टाइप का डाउट नहीं है, तो थोड़ा सा
okay.
सर मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि मैं जो फर्स्ट टर्म में मैंने जो कोर्स 4 सब्जेक्ट ऑप्ट किया है, तो कहीं ना
Okay.
कहीं मुझे लगता है ऐसे गलती कर दिया हूँ, क्योंकि ना जैसे मेरे तो 2 सब्जेक्ट में डी ग्रेड आए हैं और इंग्लिश
Okay.
में आए हैं ए ग्रेड, और जो मेरा
Yeah.
स्टैट में जो ई ग्रेड आया है सर, तो कहीं ना कहीं वो मेरे लिए थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम वो कर रहा है, तो ये कहीं ना कहीं मेरे लिए मिस्टेक हो गया है।
हाँ, अब जो हो गया, गलती को सुधार नहीं सकते. So you can just build upon that and improve for the further courses. That's what you can do. Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, so Himanshu, would you like to begin with the course explanation?
Okay, with the slides. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So before that, anybody wants to ask last time the
No.
foundation doubts?
No. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead with the diploma one.
If you already time, okay. Okay. Let me share my screen.
No, ठीक है. So my screen is there now.
Okay. Fine. Okay. So we'll start. We are starting with diploma courses. So first we have data science courses, and yeah. So everything is, this course is about data science, right? So these are pretty interesting course. One, the starting course is like business data management. We have everything about data management. Uh, we will learn about how to work with data. We'll know spreadsheet, Excels, and how to work with different formulas, with different data and analytics concepts, and all those things we'll see in this course. And now a few things has changed. We have ROE in this term for this medium. So it will be like spreadsheet based exam. I think 45 minutes exam, and you have to like, you will be given the data set and you have to perform some computation, some task, some formula you have to write, and then get the answer, and then you have to put the answer in the whatever the portal you get, right? And I think there is no quiz for this. Quiz one is
There is a quiz 2 for
medium,
this
right?
BDM. Yes.
But quiz 2, yeah, quiz 2 for the medium and end term for medium. So this medium has highly, I think the most of the marks are dependent on the graded assignments and ROE. So for
It used to
graded
be.
assignments,
I think it is now 30% just, and other than that, there are quiz 2 weightage and the ROE weightage. So yeah, it's pretty equally distributed right now. Earlier, it used to be 70% for the graded assignment, but it's not the case right now.
yeah.
So yeah, BDM is
initially-
pretty simplistic. Like from the name, you can understand what it is all about. So yeah, moving on to BA. Himanshu,
Yeah,
yes.
so BA is also a very interesting course. We will it is built up upon stats too that you have seen in the foundation course. So you will got to know uh, industry required concepts for data analytics, business analytics. So if I name a few, like uh, this chi-square goodness of it, chi-square independence, all those things, demand response curve. So these are pretty interesting things
So
that we learn in
what
this
this
course.
course will actually highlight is now, let's say there is a business application What this course will highlight is there'll be a demonstration of that application, and then there will be different statistical techniques to solve that scenario and come to the best decision and the insights. That is what this course will teach you. Business analytics. Yes, Himanshu, next subject.
So it has quiz one, quiz two, and term, and yeah, and it has I think three assignments, and the three assignment has a lot of weightage, and so this course thoroughly requires a lot of practice and a lot of computation like from your side. So I would say practice is the key. You have to solve the questions. A lot of scenario-based question will be there. So uh, you have to be prepared for all those things, the computation and that scenario part. Otherwise, this course is pretty good. You will find a lot of things. You will got to know a lot of things, what industry requires, and how to solve those scenarios with the concept that you'll study. Okay. So moving on to TDS. TDS is very interesting. After I think last term, it got very interesting. It requires a lot of time with the latest change. It has a very controversial ROE, I would say. Like it, you will have a very less time and you have to implement a lot of tools. So this name suggests tools in data science. So we'll got to know like how what are the tools that are required in our data science domain. Like for the data analytics, you'll have this pandas, all those things. And for one more thing that they have included is the uh, LLMs, right? Gen AI thing they have included. So you'll got to know the recent Gen AI techniques, how to build some Gen AI projects, and you will get, I think, OpenAI API. So you have to work with that. You will also learn prompt engineering and all those things. So it will be a very interesting topic from the scenario that is currently like most popular, right? And it has a lot of new tools like data analytics tool, data visualization tool. It has and some database tools also they will taught you they will teach you in this course. So it's overall this is a very good topic. It does not have any quiz, right, Shreyansh?
Yeah, yeah, there
It
are no
has an
quizzes for it.
ROE and term
It
and
has actually the biggest thing is the projects. That is the
projects, right?
complex part about TDS. Now,
So
since TDS is an interesting subject, but TDS is also a little complex in that regards because there will be certain prerequisites that are there. You need to know Python, you need to know HTML, you need to know JavaScript, you need to know the use of Excel as well. Then you need to know the basics of data science as well, because all those things will be used here when you will be scrapping the website, you'll be analyzing the results here and everything like that. So that will be coming in handy for you. So for TDS, the biggest suggestion will be to take it at the very end,
at the
because
very end, yes.
by that time you'll be well aware of what actually the things are there in that.
Yeah.
So yes. Next question. Next
So
subject.
yeah, so and now we have machine learning foundation. So this is it is a foundation course. So we will got to know some techniques before moving forward, moving to machine learning models, right? So while building machine learning models, there are few techniques like uh, matrix decomposition. This is a very um, known technique and very uh, complex technique that we require to solve or prepare models, right? And it is a build up upon maths 2, maths 1 and maths 2. So if anybody is going to from foundation to diploma, I would suggest that you should take this MLF course in the first term itself, because it is highly based on maths 2. So if you have just done maths 2, then it will be fresh in your mind. So you will be easily able to go to foundation, ML foundation, and it's like it's sort of a pipeline. So you have done with ML Mets 2, and then you'll connect it with the new pipeline which is ML foundation, and then a new pipeline which is ML techniques, and then new pipeline is ML MLP. So it's very correlated subjects, like one relates to other. So like if I take an example, you have matrices, matrix transformation, and in the end weeks we have calculus, right, in maths 2, right? So these are some building blocks for ML foundations. And in ML foundation there are some techniques like as I already suggest, uh, matrix
See,
decomposition is a very big part. And also few I won't say if you have not taken those this subject yet, right? So I won't say uh, a few fancy terms. You'll got to know in this foundation, in this course.
fancy terms have a very simple meaning. They say you must have had PCA, principal component
PCAs
analysis.
and all those things.
It's a very fancy term again if you think like that, but it has a very simple definition. You take something from a higher dimensional space and you convert it in a lower dimensional
Your
space.
voice is breaking, actually, Shams. Is it?
My voice is breaking. Okay, just a second. Is it okay now?
No, it's breaking.
Okay, just a second. Just give me a second.
It's fine.
Clear for us.
It's fine. Okay. Okay. What I was saying
Yeah, it's
is,
fine.
see, machine learning foundation (MLF). It's basically built upon what you study in Maths 2 and Stats 2. Like linear algebra will be there. The concepts of linear algebra, especially the eigenvalue and eigenvectors, will be used here. And then you have statistics and statistics too. The concepts of that will be used in the week 9 to 12. So it's a very basic sort of course in terms of what you get to know in machine learning. Now MLT will be will be a what you can say a superscript of that course. In MLT, you actually get to start learning the actual algorithms. There are different type of algorithm. Let's say there is KNN, there is a decision tree, there is a support SVM, then you have perceptron. So there are different types of algorithm that we'll be learning in machine learning techniques. And then MLP, it's pretty much built upon what MLT is. You have now understood what the algorithms are, so you will now learn how it works, in the codes and everything. You will use the libraries, everything. So that's how you will be learning here. So these three courses are pretty interrelated. Like say a guest of summary is MLF is built upon your maths to stats too, then your machine learning technique is sort of built upon MLF only, but yeah, not completely. So machine learning, you learn all these algorithms, and then in machine learning practice you get to know how these algorithms work. So that's a pretty simple and simplistic definition of what these are. Let's move on to the programming courses. For the programming courses, let's start with DBMS because that is the basic subject. Now, DBMS, you get to know about the databases management. You might also learn some things about database security, that integrity. This is basically the week 9 to 12 content. And SQL queries, you must have heard about them here, right? So yeah, that's what DBMS is based on. Then the next thing is your PDSA. PDSA, as you know, DSA is a super famous term. तो कहीं अगर कुछ नहीं किया है तो कम से कम सुना होगा DSA के बारे में. So you will learn about the data structure, the algorithms that are there. There are, let's say, there are different types of searches. Your binary search, linear search, merge sorting, quick sort, selection sort, insertion sort. Then you'll have the graphs as well, BFS, DFS. Then you will also have the linked list. Then when you move further, you will have dynamic programming and other stuff. So basically, it's an extension. You use Python to learn DSA in the PDSA course. It requires time, it requires effort, and it is interesting also. Moving on to the third course, MAD 1, Modern Application Development 1. So MAD 1 is nothing. You learn the web dev parts of the courses here, the programming part. Now, basically, they teach you a little bit about HTML, CSS, a little bit only. I'm telling you why, because they have completed it in one lecture or something. Then you also get to know about Flask. You get to know how you have to use Bootstrap, Jinja. Get to know something about the version control systems, the VCS, and other stuff. And or you get to know databases. You get to know about SQL Alchemy. You get to know about ORMs. So all these concepts are covered in MAD 1. MAD 1 is sort of pretty basic only in terms of that, you say. Then MAD 2, your MAD 2 course is an advanced version of what Maths 1 is. You get to learn about JavaScript. You get to know how to use APIs. The basic, the most important part is the Vue.js part. That is there in the lectures and everything. So you will get a detail, you'll get a detail involving explanation of everything. So that is there in the Maths 2 course. Sorry, Maths 2, I was saying Math 2 course. Then moving on to the Java course. So yeah, Java is pretty basic. Like you have Python there in the foundation, right? That's how Java is. Java as a language, if you have been part of ICC board, then you must have studied Java. So that is what Java is. And system commands is basically your Linux commands. You get to learn about Linux commands and learn all those stuff. So that's there about the programming diploma subjects. Let's move there. Yes, then the new addition from the foundation to diploma is you.
Sir, excuse me,
Yeah,
sir. Can you show the previous slide for 1 second?
for 1 second. Okay, one.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second over.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I just took the.
Okay, I'll share this. I'll share this Canva document actually. Don't worry. So
Excuse me.
okay, just a
Excuse
second.
me.
Just a second. Let me complete all this explanation now. So once we move ahead, then you can take up the raise your hands and we'll move on to with okay. Okay. Now you have 4 projects in the diploma. So that's a new addition from the foundation. You didn't have any project in the foundation level. So now you have in diploma. There are 4 projects: MAD1, MAD2, MLP, BDM. All of these projects are built upon what theory was covered in this previous subject. So MAD1, uh, the MAD1 project, you will be given a basic problem statement. Then you have to use Flask. You have to use some Bootstrap, Jinja to make a working application. The main focus there is basically on the routings and the backend part, not too much on the front end. But yeah, when you move on to the MAD2 project, then the MAD2 project is sort of an advanced version of what you built up in the MAD1 project. Now you will have to use advanced front end technologies like Vue.js. I mentioned it during the theory part. So you will have to create interactive user interfaces like let's say अपना dashboard देखो ना. So that's an advanced version of what you might think of as a Madron project. So yes, you will get to know more about that. That's your Mad2 project. Nothing too much in there, but yeah, it's sort of considered a little difficult. So BDM project is often termed as an easy but complex project. Why? Because it takes time. It's easy to understand, but difficult to find the data and everything. So it's a capstone project. It's an independent project. There is nothing much to do. You have to work on your own. Now, basically, बहुत छोटा सा अगर if I have to give a summary in one line, you have to go to some businesses. Let's say you have any small businesses in your town. You go, you collect the data, then you try to find some business problems like maybe अगर किसी के पास जा रहे हो तो you see कि why having the profit increase, why it is going in the loss, ये सब चीजें, there might be problem statements, and then you work on those problem statements, you figure out some recommendations कि oh, this is the recommendation that I can give, and blah blah blah. So yeah, that's how video project works. It's there in 3 stages: proposal, then there is a midterm submission, there is a final report, then there is a viva. So that's there for the BDM project. Nothing too much again. MLP project is you use the ML algorithms to ML models that you learned in your ML courses, and you use it on the real world data, and you create a effective predictive model. So let's say, I mean, you'll get a gist of it what it is when you study MLF or MLT for that matter. When you get to know about the algorithms, how they work, and everything. So you discover pattern in your data, and then you make predictions based on them. So there might be findings, and जितनी अच्छी finding होगी, that's how they work. It is there on the Kaggle. MLP project is done on the Kaggle. So there is a big explanation here, but again, I'm not going into too much detail because we'll have a project orientation as well in the coming days. So watch out for that. Now coming on to the paths here. So 3 terms, 4 terms. Now 3 terms made diploma is uh, technically statistically doable because you have 4 courses, 12 courses. So you can take four each and do that, but it's not recommended at all. I mean, unless you consider yourself a genius, you are very talented, you are willing to give what 80, 90 hours per week, 80, 90 hours per week, only then you would better take this. And if you have some background in all these subjects, that is when I'll suggest to take 3 terms, do diploma in 3 terms. Never recommended, but still there is a pathway. Take a screenshot of this. So I'll be moving on to the next one. Four terms. If you are a standalone student, or maybe if you have too much time on your hands, you can give up to 70, 80 hours, 70 hours per week. Then completing the diploma in four terms is very feasible. Now you can see the pathway here: DBMS, MLF, BDM. In the second term, you can move ahead with MAD1, excuse me, MLT, System Maths, and the third term you can move ahead with MAT2, MLP, BA, and the fourth term finally you can complete PDSA, TDS, and Java. So that's a good pathway for four terms if you have to complete diploma. Now note that this is a mixed pathway. Okay, this is not a separate like diploma in programming or diploma in data science. It's a mixed one. You can see the subjects have been combined in a way. Coming on to the let's say if you don't want to do a mixed pathway, you want to pursue, let's say, diploma in programming first or diploma in data science firstly. So this is the pathway that you can go ahead with if you have to complete it in four terms. But then you should know that you will be only able to complete it in four terms. You need to take MLF, MLT, BDM in the first term, TDS, MLP, and BA. Now, why? Because see, TDS I think is a core requisite of MLP, if I'm not wrong, or it's a core requisite of MLT. I'm not sure about that. MLF and MLT are the prerequisites of MLP, so you have to complete both of these pehle. BDM is the prerequisite of BA, so you have to complete your BDM pehle. So that is there. Let's coming back to what your diploma in programming. DBMS, MAD1 system commands, PDSA, MAD2 Java. Now PDSA doesn't have any prerequisite. It has Python, but that's there in what your foundation anything. Java again no prerequisites. MAD2 has a prerequisite that is MAD1, and MAD1 has a co-requisite that is DBMS. So you need to complete DBMS either with MAD1 or before MAD1. So that is there, and this is how you can complete it in four terms. All these things. But let's say you don't want to complete it in four terms, you can want to take more terms here, then you can move ahead with this plan. MLF BDM, then MLT BA, MLP TDS. That's a very feasible and viable pathway, I'll say, in terms of what diploma in data science is. For the diploma in programming, again, DBMS MAD1, SC MAD2, Java BDSA. So that is there. Moving on to the next, I think there is one slide there. Okay, yeah, this slide I missed here. So let's say for the mixed pathway only, if you want to complete it in 5 terms, you are a working professional, you have a dual degree, you are pursuing other things as well side by side. Then 5 terms is something that I'll recommend. It's done. You can do it both आराम से, ठीक है? There won't be too much hurry or anything. So if you have to take 5 terms, this is the best pathway that I'll say. Although I'll say कि BA पहले भी कर लोगे तो यार ज़्यादा कोई दिक्कत नहीं होगी. But yeah, you can interchange the subjects, but this is a very good pathway that we have come up with. DBMS, BDM, then you take up the BDM project very early because BDM project always takes time. Okay, MAD1, MLF, system commands, then MAD2, MLT, Java, MLP, and PDSA, TDS, and BA in the last. Now, why PDSA in the last? Because you must be thinking, कि Python तो हमने अभी खत्म किया, so why are we suggesting to do PDSA in last? The reason for that is PDSA doesn't have anything very strict. Like there is OPP in PDSA, it's not compulsory to pass OPP. So that way you will be sort of saved in a way कि ठीक है, मान लो OPP में fail भी हो गए, if you, let's say, if you fail in OPP, still you won't have that trouble of doing OPP just alone in one term. That's the thing there. And same with other subjects. BA has some marks constraints for the final end term. You have to complete what 25% marks, and there are some 20-25 again in the quiz as well. So that's there. But other than that, it's a very good pathway. You can follow it if you are a student of dual degree or anything. You can maybe take some subjects earlier as well. No issues whatsoever. Okay. 6 terms again. 6 terms I'll recommend only like when you are too busy with other subjects and everything, because diploma is easily doable in 5 terms. So 6 terms के लिए भी again you can drop one courses here and there and it will be doable. It's not that tough. Conclusion. So yeah, conclusion is for people have asked how to study. The pattern to study is firstly you watch the lectures. Although personally, if I have to tell you, most of the lectures are hideous except one or two. So, but again, once you watch the lectures, now you will get some sort of understanding. Maybe you won't have the full understanding, but you will get some sort of understanding. Then when you go to the AQs next, the activity questions that are just there after the lectures, you'll find some conceptual understanding questions, and that might clear your concepts on that particular time. Then you watch the live sessions. Well, watching the live sessions are very important, because most of the knowledge that you'll gain in diploma from the subject perspective. Mute yourself for the time being. Yeah. So watch the live sessions. There might be a summary session. There might be an open session. Then there will be a solve with a session, mostly taken by the instructors. Do watch that. Then there are practice assignments. Then there are graded assignments. Although you might be knowing कि you have to do it on your own, but you still don't do it. कोई बात नहीं. You have there are marks online, but at least attempt करो खुद से. That is something I'll say. Even if the time deadline is over, you go ahead, attempt the questions on your own. So you'll get a very good understanding of what all these things are. And then you have mocks जब intern का time आएगा या फिर quiz का time आएगा. And then you also have that quiz practice space. You can also use that to practice questions, the PYQs and everything. So that will get you some good marks. The key recommendation in diploma is to be consistent enough. फाउंडेशन में दो दिन पहले पढ़ के कर लिए, you got S grade, A grade, okay, it's easy. But it's not the case in diploma. You cannot just go start studying 2 days before the exam and expect to get the same number of marks that you got at foundation. It's not that easy. So you have to be consistent. You have to do week by week time. Although मैं बोल रहा हूँ मैं खुद ज़्यादा कर नहीं पाता, but फिर भी that is something a best recommendation that you can do. If you do it week to week, you will find yourself in a very good position by the end of diploma. You will see your CGPA increasing, which is adverse in that case कि तुम ऐसा समझ सकते हो ना कि लोगों का CGPA गिरता है foundation से diploma में, because again the complexity of the subject increases, the time you have to give increases, and students are not really used to that. So, but if you are consistent enough, if you are doing the all the things that I have told you here, of course you'll be getting very good marks, and your CGPA will go up. It will linearly increase rather than decreasing. So that is what was given here as well. Was the live sessions. Get your doubts clear. Get your doubts clear. That's one very good thing that you have to do. Up to you don't even need to ask the instructors for some things, like you might go on chat GPT or paste those lines and everything, and you will get a good idea of what to do and what not to do. So that's also there. PYQs के लिए, OPPs के लिए, PPS, GRPs, definitely the complex OPPs are of that PDSA. For that you need to go on lead codes या फिर hacker rank पे जाओ, वहाँ पे practice करो questions की. So that will be a very good thing to do. 4-term page ones. Yes, I'll show the 4-term page ones. Now we will begin with the questions. So start by raising the hands.
Excuse me,
We'll go
sir.
in the order. Yeah, we'll go in the order. Urvashi first.
Sir, I just need to go somewhere. Actually, I thought you would start doubts at 6:30, but like 7, I need to go somewhere.
Okay.
Is it okay if I ask my doubt first?
Yes, Misha. Yes. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much. So I am doing a mixed diplomas, and I have done 6 subjects. Uh, math,
Yeah.
ML, 6 of year. And I have not
Misha, I'm not able to hear your voice, I think. Your voice is not clear.
Hello? Hello?
Your voice is not clear. It's getting cut in between. It's buffering.
How about now, sir? Is it better now?
Yeah, it is better now.
Okay, so I'm trying to take projects now. I'm just confused about whether I can take 1 or 2. So some people are saying MLP is quite easy, but I'm not good at MLP. Some people are saying I should take BDM, so I'm quite confused.
So projects, you can take any number of projects in a term. There is no restriction on project things, unless you have. The only restriction is you need to complete the course before. It's a co-requisite with the courses, so you can take it with the theory or after completing the theory. So if you are done with the courses, I'll say go ahead with the projects, because you have to do it someday now. Now what happens in BDM is it's a little time-taking process. Let's say you might not find the data, you might not find a suitable business to work with, you might not find, let's say even if you find a business, you might not find what recommendations to give. So that's why BDM takes time, and that's why we always say BDM को जितना जल्दी हो सके लो, because it is a time-taking project. You will take most around 6-7 months to do the project. MLP is easy. MLP, let's say if you have if your concepts of MLP are good, then you can definitely take MLP because it is an easy. It's an easy. It comes in that easy project wala category. Mad one again. Mad one is an easy project. Mad two is a difficult project, time taking process. You need to learn. You need to be knowing some things. You need to be working hard on that. So yeah, that's there. So difficult projects में आते हैं तुम्हारे MAD 2 and somewhat BDM as well, based on how much time it takes. Otherwise, MAD 1 and what your MLP is easy.
Okay, okay. No, because actually I was prepping for GATE, so I was not able to take projects because I was taking GATE related subjects. So I'm thinking of taking MAD 1 project. I'll be doing summer internship. That's why I'm a bit more confused. So
No, MAD 1
summer
will
internship I
hardly take
might
what
not
five
be
six.
in.
See,
Okay.
MAD 1 project will hardly take 5-6 days if you are doing it in that particular time. Let's say you give 2-3 days completely to MAD 1 project, it will be done.
Okay, okay, okay. Like BDM,
Or
I don't know
do
if I
some
should
things.
take right now because I won't be in my city, so I might not find any good business to work with. So.
BDM. What I'll say is now, BDM, take BDM for that for now. Get see how these students have been proceeding. You'll be added in one G space. So there you'll hear students what they are doing and everything. So you'll get an experience of your own how to proceed, what mistakes not to make. So that will give you a good idea, I'll say.
Okay, so if I decide to take MAD 1 project right now, so along with that, maybe if two theory subjects you could recommend for me, which ones would they be?
Which one are left? What are the theory subjects left for you?
I've done DBMS, MAD 1, PDSA, MLF, MLT, MLP. These 6 I've done.
So you have done DBMS, MAD1, MLF, MLT, MLP, and you have done
And PDSA also. DBMS, MAD 1 and PDSA also.
So you haven't done BDM theory, so yeah, definitely go ahead and take BDM theory. BDM theory is pretty easy in that regards. And the next thing you can take is system commands. Also, you can take system commands. Is also not that difficult. It's basic Linux commands and everything. You will, if you practice a little bit, you'll be able to do.
But I think it's a bit
All right.
time taking course. Right? So
What system commands is a little time taking conceptually, but again every subject will require some amount of time in every subject. Like, I mean, let's say if you can take Java as well. Java is a little basic, but if you have to get good grades in that, you'll have to give time. So yeah, that's
Sure.
directly proposed. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, moving on to the next doubt. Urvashi, yes.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, Urvashi, you are audible.
Okay, which option you suggest, like to do diploma in programming first or in data science or both togetherly?
Together.
Together.
Hamisha together. And see, for the pathway, the 4-term pathway is here. But or if you have to do it in 5 terms, this is the pathway. Best pathway possible for this. Nothing else.
Okay, and
So,
what's the fees for repeating only NTEM exam or
I think
a
it is
general
2000.
candidate?
It's 2000. Yeah, it's 2000 in diploma level.
Okay.
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 Okay. Dishant, yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, in this Jan term, I had completed MAD1, DBMS, and MLF. And this term, I am thinking to take one project and 3 courses. So, can you
Just a
suggest me
second. You completed MAD
MAD1,
1,
DBMS,
DBMS.
and MLF?
Okay. Okay.
So this,
So you want to take any project? So MAD 1 project, sure.
yes.
And if you want to go with courses, go with BDM. You can maybe take MLT as well since you have completed MLF. It will be fresh in your mind. The concepts will be fresh there. And if you want to take one more subject, then you can. I mean, see, Mat 2 might be a little bit hectic, so you can go ahead with system commands. But again, once it will take more than 4 terms then. So, I mean, the standard. I mean, how good you are, that depends on you. You can either take Mat 2 as well, but again, it will be difficult. You will have to give your time here. That's the
So
thing.
I had decided to take MAD2, MLT, and MAD1 project, and I'm confused little bit for third course.
The third course, go with BDM then. If you have decided to take MLT, Mat 2, and Mat 1 project now, Go with BDM.
Sir, but in the next term, I will face a Mat2 project and BDM project. That will be difficult for me
No, no,
to
no.
do
BDM project is
projects.
not difficult in terms of complexity. Project is difficult in terms of you finding the data and everything. So that takes time. Doesn't have to do anything. You sitting in front of laptop and doing anything. So BDM project is I'll say जितना जल्दी start हो सके करो. First term में ही कर लो. That is how what I say.
So, sir, is it possible to do Mat2 and BDM project at a time in one term?
Yes, yes, it's possible.
Okay, sir. So, this okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, yeah. Yes, Aryan.
Hello.
Yes, Aryan.
Sir,
Yes, go
I
ahead.
have basically three questions. So
Okay.
I have done foundation in three terms, and
Okay.
if I do diploma in four terms, will I
Yeah.
able to complete the degree in 4 years?
Yeah, बहुत आराम से. See, foundation in 3 terms, diploma in 4 terms, 7 terms. You are left with 5 terms to complete degree level, which will be easy doable in 4 terms. So yeah, you'll be left with 1 term spare.
So should I do NPTEL courses with diploma or not?
Anytime when it's feasible for you. Diploma NPTEL में भी तुमको अगर let's say any term is heavy in the terms of
Hmm.
subject. Let's say you have a heavy load of subjects like MLT, MAT2 and something like that. Then you can do the HS and MG NPTEL courses, humanities and the management ones. Those are easy. Those are interesting as well. You won't have to do much technicalities in there. For the technical NPTEL credit courses, you can do it in any term that is light for you.
So if the course should be from the list provided by IITM or
Yes, it
okay.
should be from the list provided by IITM.
Okay.
Okay.
And my second question is, how is the faculty in diploma? Like, I have suffered a lot in maths too.
Okay. uh, you, you will suffer here as well. Don't worry.
Uh,
But some subjects have a good faculty. Some subjects have a good faculty, especially
hmm.
MLT. I always say MLT lectures are top notch, good, best. But हाँ उसके बाद से थोड़ा थोड़ा ऊपर
So,
नीचे.
do I need to watch the TA sessions as well?
Yeah, yeah, that's recommended. That's recommended. Always watch those, not TA sessions, but instructor sessions, especially.
Maybe instructor session. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. And the third question is, so I got A in all the subjects and S in Python,
Okay.
but I got C in stats too.
Okay.
So can I repeat the end term in the maybe diploma
And
along with?
you have to improve the full course then. If you are passing any subject now, you have to improve the full course, and you can do it in diploma. You can do it in degree level as well. No problems.
So I need to repeat the full course.
You have to improve the full course. Yes.
Can't I give the end term only?
Nah, it's not that easy.
No, actually, I got 93 in my quiz one. My anthem was bad. So.
No, that's not how it works. Na, फिर पैसा कौन देगा
Okay.
IIT को?
Achha. Okay, okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah,
Thank you.
Harshvardhan. Yeah, you're welcome.
Hey, yeah. So my question is that I'm since I'm doing dual degree, I have like in this thing, and I completed my foundation in 2 terms. And
Okay.
In the first diploma term, I took a machine learning foundation and DBMS. So
Okay.
now, since it's gonna be holidays this term basically,
Hmm.
so what courses should I pick up?
Since it's holidays for you, then MLT surely. Since you have completed MLF, MAD one
Yeah,
definitely. Since you
and
have to
like
do it.
I'm open to complete the degree in like 5 or 6 terms.
Okay, no issues. See, MLT would require your time. MLT would require your understanding.
Yeah.
Madam is not that difficult, and along with that, you can maybe take PDSA if you want. No, no, not PDSA. Don't take PDSA right now. You can do it PDSA. I'll say. I mean, it's time taking again, but you have to do it someday. System commands, you can take system commands because that might help you a little bit with the Madden project, and also if it's feasible for you, then you can take Madden project as well. It won't take require much than what 5-6 days to complete if you do it sincerely.
I was thinking, can I drop system command for right now because I have been using Linux for a couple of years, so like I'm like kind of familiar with all of that stuff.
To do it right now.
Okay.
maybe they might make some changes there, so it might get a little difficult to score marks. If right now it is easy, right now it is good to easy to score marks. So yeah,
Or
whatever that
okay.
I'll say.
Okay.
Because see, Java is also on the easier side. PDSA, why I always say PDSA in the last, because again, I told you about the constraint now. Ki PDSA doesn't have
Yeah.
the constraint of passing the OPP and everything, so that
Yeah.
might be a little less pressure on you. So that's
Hmm.
the only reason.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks.
Or see, instead of system bars now, what you can do is take medium.
Okay.
BDM, then you'll be able to proceed with the BDM project. And along with, do one thing now, since you have holidays, take the BDM project as well. You won't be able to complete BDM project maybe, okay? But
Yes.
at least you will get some idea of what to do in the project, because what happens is now students don't have the idea of what to do.
Okay.
Okay, so that is what you can do. This might be the best thing.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
Okay. Okay. The next question. Next question. Who is it?
Hi, it's me.
Shamlata. Okay.
Yeah. So actually, I just wanted to ask, like I'm a diploma in data science student, so I'm a
Okay.
dad qualified. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask, this BDM project, it can be continued like over 2 terms, right?
Yes, yes, it can be continued. Let's say you always pay a fee of 2 terms. Let's say your proposal got selected, your midterm got rejected. Now, what will happen in the third term is the proposal will be carried forward only. So you will have to do it from the midterm only. You don't have to do it all over again.
So,
Got it, right?
say for example, because I'm a working individual also, so I take BDM project in this term. So, by when we need to submit the proposal,
There are timelines. There are timelines. Like for each month, the starting 3 days is a timeline for the proposal. Then you have a timeline of 6, 7, 8. I'm not sure. Was it 6, 7, 8?
Okay, so there must be some kind of milestones, right? Basically,
Yes, yes.
certain
They'll be
milestones
releasing
we have
it.
to.
They'll be releasing it every month. You will be knowing it. Okay.
Okay, and one more question I had. So, because in this term, I'm deciding to take BDM project and MLF
Okay.
in this term, and in the next term, I'm planning to take BA and MLT. So
Okay.
I just wanted to know, in the next term, when I'll be taking, when BA, is it like a too technical subject or what? It's theory kind of a
No,
subject.
BA is not too technical. Himanshu can shed some better light on it. BA is more calculative.
Okay, and
Uh,
it's done in Python mostly.
BA, Himanshu, do you like to comment something on BA?
BA is highly, if you see, it's calculation based. So, and a few weeks are there, which is you have to do in collab. So it's like
Okay.
if you have done MLP, then it's easy for you.
No, I have not done MLP. So MLP,
So
I'm planning to take later on.
it's only 1 or 2 weeks that you have to do in collab, or you have to write codes and then you have to do that.
So there is no OP in this in BA, right?
OPP in BA, no,
OPP.
there is no OPP. You
Okay,
have to
there is
write,
no.
like there will be some assignment that you have to do in the collab and also the things. So you should know some models. If you have done MLT, then it's fine. So there will be some machine learning models on which you have to perform some bit. For a certain data, you have to perform some analysis or some prediction you have to do. So it is only, I think, 2 weeks. I'm not sure which weeks, but there are 2 weeks that requires this collab thing. So yeah. Otherwise, it's just a calculation base.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. Yes, Bhavik.
हाय सो ये मैंने आपका ना ये पिछले टर्म में भी अटेंड किया था ये सेशन सो आई
Nice.
आई स्टार्ट फॉलोइंग द 4 टर्म वाला प्लान तो
Mhm.
बट मेरे साथ वही हुआ मेरा बीडीएम जो प्रोजेक्ट था ना वो अभी कैरी फॉरवर्ड हो गया है तो
Mhm.
मतलब इज इट पॉसिबल कि स्टिल टू स्टे ऑन दिस ट्रैक मैड वन एमएलटी एससी मैड वन प्रोजेक्ट और साथ में बीडीएम प्रोजेक्ट भी
Of course, बहुत easy है.
अच्छा अच्छा मतलब कई लोग कहते हैं ना एससी और ये सब वगैरह तो एमएलटी थोड़ा मुश्किल है तो
See,
प्रोजेक्ट
BDM project, that's what I say. Na? BDM project is something very different. No connection to MLT, no connection to SE, no connection to anything. You have to do it
Correct.
in your, let's say, free time में करते जाओ. Just don't have to give too much time. Once you have found the data, once you have found the data, and once you have a good clarity of what that business is about, how can I improve it, you'll be able to sail through it very easily.
राइट मैं तो वैसे सेकेंडरी रूट से भी कर रहा हूँ तो थोड़ा और इजी हो जाना चाहिए.
हो सेकेंडरी रूट से क्यों कर रहे हो? अभी जो स्टार्ट ही किया डिप्लोमा सेकंड टर्म में, तो प्राइमरी रूट से करो ना. सी सेकेंडरी रूट्स में यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू गेट गुड ग्रेड्स.
हाँ वो उन्होंने कहा था कि बस डी या ई मिलेगा बट वही टाइम है ही नहीं इतना देने को.
ओहो ठीक है कोई बात नहीं.
अच्छा मेरा एक और क्वेश्चन था कि यू वर जस्ट सेइंग अबाउट एनपीटेल कोर्सेज तो मतलब मुझे किसी ने बताया नहीं कि डिप्लोमा के साथ कुछ ऐसा
कर सकते हैं. यू कैन डू इट.
अच्छा मतलब व्हाट हैपेंस विद दैट?
रुको and go to your student handbook now. You will find a list of NPTEL courses. See, NPTEL courses can be done anytime during this degree. You can do it in foundation, you can do it in diploma, you can do it in degree. But the credits what you attain from NPTEL will be transferred only during BSc and BS, and there is a constraint. You can transfer a maximum of 8 credits during BSc and BS, 4 in BSc, 4 in BS. और उसमें भी क्रेडिट्स में भी रिस्ट्रेंट होता है कि वो जो 8 क्रेडिट्स हैं, जो 4 क्रेडिट्स बीएससी में ट्रांसफर करोगे, that should be from a technical subject. That should be something like, let's say if you have done C++ from NPTEL, only that can be transferred in BSc, something like that. That's the constraint कि technical subject should be there. But BS में the constraint is it should be from humanities side or it should be from the management side. That's the constraint.
ओके मतलब डिप्लोमा वाले तो फिर भी सारे करने पड़ेंगे.
यस सब करना पड़ेगा.
वहां से कट बैक कर सकते हैं थोड़ा आगे से.
वहां से कट बैक कर सकते हो 2 सब्जेक्ट्स का, बेसिकली 8 क्रेडिट्स.
ओके गॉट इट.
ओके
ठीक है थैंक यू.
या यू वेलकम. यस कृष्णा.
Hello, can you
Yes
hear
Krishna,
me?
yes. Yeah, go ahead.
I have a doubt in DBMS. Like there is only one UPE in DBMS.
Okay. Yeah.
Like there is only one UPE. There is no.
Yeah. There is only one OPP in DBMS.
So how मतलब वहाँ पे डेटा कनेक्शन का भी मतलब एक सीन है. मतलब उधर लिखा है कि अगर डेटा कनेक्शन वो हुआ नहीं तो
नेक्स्ट
OPE में.
नहीं see the thing about DBMS OPP is DBMS OPP has 2 parts. SQL queries, you will be given something to find and you have to write SQL queries for that, and there will be 2 questions out of which you have to attempt one. That will be a Python DB question. That is a Python connectivity question. Nothing much, nothing difficult, nothing like that. It's just a simple template that you need to learn by heart. And उसके फिर बीच में तो यार Python के programs ही हैं and थोड़ी बहुत SQL queries हैं. It's not difficult at all, and it's, DBMS OPP is kind of the easiest OPP in this whole degree, I'd say. And also PDSA and System and also has one OPP only. There are no 2 OPPs in that.
So like अगर मैं फर्स्ट OPP में ही फेल हो गया तो फिर क्या करना होगा?
नहीं एक ही OPP होता है, तो एक में फेल तो फेल.
So फिर मतलब फुल सब्जेक्ट में फेल होऊंगा?
Subject में तो you won't be getting the grade, so you have to repeat the OPP in the next term.
Okay.
Sir, hello. Hello.
एक second. And what is ROE? ROE lab assignment?
ROE is remote online examination. Now it's like an OPP, but it is not proctored. You don't have to fix cameras, you don't have to switch on your camera or anything like that. You don't have to join any meet.
Okay. And like अभी मेरे छुट्टी चालू है like मिड जून तक, तो मतलब मुझे कौन से कोर्स लेने चाहिए? मैं अभी जस्ट डिप्लोमा में आया.
हाँ तो depends on what you like. Let's say you have to complete it in 4 terms या 5 terms. Choose what you have to do and take the screenshot of both these pages na, and also after you figure out what you have to do, what will be the best for you.
Like I am doing dual degree, but is it possible like to do it in 4 terms with dual degree?
Yeah, it is doable. But again, you'll have to give time, 70 hours per week. So just think about that. ठीक है? Might be a little hectic. I'll say 5 terms का plan करके जाओ, हो जाएगा आराम से. You learn things.
Okay. Yes. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, Satya.
Hello, I wanted to confirm one thing about the NPTEL courses. Are they
Yeah.
compulsory? Like I don't want to switch any credits
No,
or
no, no,
something.
no. It is not compulsory. It's purely optional. You, if you want, you can do it. If you don't want, you don't have to do
Okay.
it.
Another question, like for a number of hours during the foundation, you were told like 20 hours per week, something like that. But what do you suggest? Like, what is the actual number for diploma? Because foundation didn't require that many hours. So, like for diploma, how many hours per course are required per week?
Kind of varies from student to student. See, what happens is sometimes you learn from the lectures. Sometimes you try to learn from the instructor sessions and everything. You don't actually get to understand everything. That's something that happens. So you go and browse on YouTube. You watch resources and everything.
Okay, depends on
So both
courses.
is yeah. Also, one thing about diploma, when you learn something, let's say you have been doing Math 1 theory,
Hmm.
the next thing that you need to do is practice on the projects. Let's say Flask Deklia, you got the thing ki, okay, this is how Flask works, this is how Bootstrap works, this is how Jinja works. If you are not applying it on any project, if you're not doing projects, then you won't be able to remember all those concepts. Like Python, you have the syntax and everything, you understood, you learned and everything. That happens. That's okay. But for these subjects, for the web dev subjects, or maybe for the ML subjects and MLP, MLT, you need to understand how everything works. That will be a real understanding of what the subject is. So you need to work on projects. So definitely time increase hota hai diploma mein, I'll say.
Okay.
Yeah. But
And
diploma
one
mein
more,
it will go.
yeah, one more question. Like there are lecture slides or PPTs attached at the end of every week. So
Yeah.
just some courses we can just go through them and do it. If is it possible? Like for foundation,
That
we
might
can
be
just
possible for BDM maybe, but for others I don't think so, because again, the what the professors do is professors do explain the concept, so they all of that is not mentioned in the slides and everything. So BDM might be doable, but again, I'm not giving guarantee for that as well, because I sort of read the transcript as well for all the videos, so that might help you get good marks.
okay. And my last question, like I have completed my foundation, but I'm also pursuing another college degree.
Okay.
So like 15 hours or 20 hours, like I should target it in 4 terms only, right?
Yes, yes. Try to target in 4 terms, and if you think it is not doable, go for 5 terms. It is not an issue. You are going to get your degree in 12 terms after 12 terms only. So that is something you have to keep in your mind. Let's say you completed your foundation in 2 terms, and
Yeah.
now you can take around 4 or 5 terms, बहुत आराम से, and you'll still be able to complete your degree with a term to spare.
So I'll get my like you said, I'll get my degree after 12 terms only. Like even if I complete it a
Yeah.
bit early, I'll get it only after the 12th term.
Yes, yes. On the
Okay.
certificate, it will be mentioned that, let's say you started it in 2023, in the
Yeah.
certificate, it will be mentioned that you have completed your degree in 2027, despite the fact that you might have completed it in 2026. So that is
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
No. Okay, so the next question. Sohamdeep.
हम भैया मेरा मतलब ये फाउंडेशन में मेरा सिर्फ ओपीपी में ए आया है, मतलब वो वाला नहीं हुआ है मेरा। और और मेरा क्या बोले वो मैथ्स टू जो है ना वो थोड़ा सा वीक रह गया है, तो मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि ये जो मे टर्म है इसमें वो ओपीपी वाला कर लूं, और वो ओपी वाला कर लूं, और डिप्लोमा का जो सब्जेक्ट्स है वो मैं क्या बोले जो जो सितंबर वाला टर्म है मैं उसमें करूंगा। क्या कि ये वाला करने से होगा ऐसा?
You are pass in OPP ना, Python में pass हो ना?
हम क्या बोल रहे हैं भैया एक बार?
You have cleared the course ना, Python course you have cleared. What is the grade that you got in Python?
Python I got grade that is IOP.
Okay, so you have to complete the OPP in this term. So yeah, you will have to take the diploma courses from the next term only, from the September term.
Okay.
And you can take improvement along with that. I'll also suggest, so that your time doesn't goes in waste, take NPTEL courses, some of the NPTEL courses. ठीक है?
ओके भैया मैं एक बोल रहा हूँ, ये जो एनपीटीएल वाला कोर्सेज है ये क्या क्या बोले वो मूक्स के अंडर आता है क्या?
हाँ?
मतलब ये जो एनपीटीएल का जो कोर्सेज है ये क्या क्या बोले वो मूक्स के अंडर आता है क्या? मूक्स?
That online education वाला,
हाँ।
पता नहीं, doesn't matter यार, वो क्या, उससे क्या मतलब है?
अच्छा, मतलब ये वाला अगर मैं एनपीटीएल वाला कोर्स कर लूंगा तो मतलब इसका फायदा क्या होगा मेरा?
NPTEL वाले courses से फायदा होगा that you will be able to transfer 8 of those credits into the degree level here. So you will have to do 2 courses less maybe in degree level. That's
ओके
the फायदा. Okay.
ओके ओके
Okay. चलो then move on to the next question. Rohit.
हाँ भैया।
Yeah.
भैया मैं डाउट पूछने से पहले आपको अपना करंट सिचुएशन बता देता हूँ। मैंने अपना
Okay.
फाउंडेशन लेवल खत्म किया है 2 टर्म में,
हाँ.
और मैं पैरेलली बीटेक भी कर रहा हूँ, और मैंने दोनों साथ में ही स्टार्ट किए थे। मतलब ऑलमोस्ट सितंबर में मेरा बीटेक स्टार्ट हुआ था, तभी मेरा ये भी चालू हुआ था।
Okay.
तो मेरा पहला क्वेश्चन है, मैं डिप्लोमा जो भी करना है वो मैं मिक्स्ड करूँ, या एक डिप्लोमा पहले खत्म करूँ फिर उसका जो
Mixed.
मिक्स्ड करूँ?
Yeah. Always go for mixed. See, mixed. Why I say mixed and why I don't suggest that separate diploma paths. Let's say बहुत सिंपल से analogy देता हूँ. तुम्हारे पास 5 किलो बिरयानी है, ठीक है? After a point of time, you'll get tired of eating all that, okay? So you'll be needing some different taste in between. So that's a very lame wala analogy, but ठीक है. So you'll be need different varieties. So let's say अगर सिर्फ एक programming करते जा रहे हो, let's say you don't understand, so you'll be hopeless in all the subjects related to that, because एक उन subjects से एक ही vibe आने वाली है. But if you are doing it mixed, na, so you'll have some mathematical concepts to pursue as well, some business related concepts to pursue as well. Then you will also have some programming concepts to pursue as well. So you can bore नहीं होगे. You'll have fun and you'll enjoy also.
ओके, तो ठीक है, ये मैं समझ गया मिक्स लेना है। और भैया मैं कितने टर्म्स में फिनिश करूँ? मैं सोच रहा था 5 लूँ, लेकिन मेरे को थोड़े लोगों ने बोला कि 6 लो ताकि मेरा सीजीपीए मेंटेन रहे।
See, 5 तुम 4 टारगेट करोगे 5 में होगा, 5 में टारगेट करोगे 6 में होगा। तो टारगेट 4 फॉर नाउ, 6 5 में हो जाएगा, 5 6 में। 5, see, this is the target. See, on the page that you see this 5 term wala na, this is the best feasible path. You'll be easily able to do it. Only 2 terms में यहाँ पे you can see there are 3 subjects. Other than that, only 2 subjects, and you have a project every term, and projects are interesting thing to do. You'll enjoy doing the projects.
अच्छा, और एक चीज पूछना था, मैं ये स्टूडेंट हैंडबुक देख रहा था, उसमें भी 5 टर्म्स के लिए वो लोग ने कोई और पाथ सजेस्ट किया था। मतलब वो लोग ने कहा था टर्म 1 में पीडीएसए, डीबीएमएस और मैड 1 थियरी लेना है।
अरे वो 4 हैं, तुम फेल हो जाओ। नहीं, उनके पाथ केस मत फॉलो करो।
ओके।
See, PDCA, DBMS, MAD1, MLF, that's what they suggest for the 4-term pathway. That's one heinous crime to do that. बच्चे को ऊपर इतना pressure पहले term में. See, that's a war crime sort of thing. So, don't pursue that, because see, PDCA requires efforts, MLF will also require efforts. Then MAD1 on the other hand will also require effort, and DBMS on the other hand will also require efforts. So everything will require efforts only.
तो मतलब उस पे जाना मौत के बराबर है।
See, this is the best pathway. See, why am I telling you this one? Na, DBMS and BDM, you do it. ठीक है. First, you get the idea of DBMS, what DBMS actually is. यहाँ पे तुमने BDM कर लिया, and you start with the BDM project as well. So you get a gist of what actually the BDM project is about. Then you go ahead and do MAD1. And let's say अगर ये तुम्हारा Stats 2, Maths 2 थोड़ा सा weak था, तो during the term break and during the time here, you can build upon the concepts of Stats 2 and Maths 2, and you can take MLF there. Now you can take system commands here. System commands will also help you during your MAD1 projects, not too much, but a little bit. Okay, you'll understand some things and everything. Then you go ahead, and now this term will be a little tough, MAD2 and MLT. But again, since you are taking only 2 subjects, it's very doable along with the project here. MAD1 project doesn't take more than 5-6 days. Now for the Java and MLP part, why we suggest Java pehle? Java as an OPP, compulsory OPP. You have to pass that, and MLP is a good subject, but you can only do it after MLT and MLF. So you do it here, you take the MAT2 project, and even if let's say you don't complete the MAT2 project in this term, you take 2 terms and do the MAT2 project. MLP project is on the easier side, you'll be easily able to do it in 1 term. So that's the way. बाकी तुम रिप्लेस करके यहाँ पे तुम MAD1 यहाँ पे भी डाल सकते हो, साथ में कर सकते हो, get an idea. Then, but again, that's the thing. It's easy. This pathway is comfortable. You will enjoy. You will learn.
ओके, मैं अपने पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से 2 चीज बताता हूँ। सिस्टम कमांड से मेरे को इतना समझ में आया, वो शायद DOS कमांड्स और PowerShell के बेस ऊपर है।
Linux commands you will working in the you'll mostly work in a virtual environment. PowerShell के commands ही अलग होते हैं।
ओके, तो लिनक्स मैंने ऑलरेडी 2 साल यूज किया है, मतलब उसमें मैंने कोर्स कर रखा है ऑलरेडी, तो मेरे लिए ऐसी प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा।
हाँ।
और जावा पे मैंने नहीं, मैंने अभी किया नहीं है ये, मैंने पहले अलग से कर लिया था लिनक्स बेसिक्स का। और जावा मैंने 2 महीना सीखा था 11th-12th में, फिर उसके बाद मैंने ड्रॉप कर दिया था क्योंकि बहुत ज्यादा बाउंसर चला गया।
जावा
थोड़ा सा चला गया था क्योंकि मैंने पाइथन तब नहीं किया था, जावा एज ए फर्स्ट लैंग्वेज स्टार्ट किया था मैंने। तो जावा पे ठोकर खाने के बाद मैंने पाइथन स्टार्ट किया था। तो जावा ज्यादा टफ होगा अभी कि वो भी ओके ओके
Nah,
जाएगा?
nah. So now see, now that you have completed foundation, you know what programming languages are. You have seen CD. You won't face too much trouble in Java. Java is what literally one of the easiest subject in diploma. That's how Java is considered. You won't have any trouble. It's just see, most of the subjects have a hype around it. कि ये कठिन होगा, ये कठिन होगा. नहीं, that's not the case. You just have to be a little consistent, and everything will fall in place.
Okay.
ठीक है? Okay. So we move on to the next one. Thomas.
अच्छा भैया एक चीज पूछ लो, एक फाइनल चीज।
Yes, go ahead. चलो एक चीज पूछ लो।
बीएससी में एक्चुअली मैं सोच रहा था क्या कोर्स लेना होगा डिप्लोमा के बाद। नहीं,
डिप्लोमा करूंगा पहले।
अच्छा ठीक है,
चलो ठीक है। Yeah, Thomas, yes.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
So currently I'm pursuing a dual degree, and this term I'll be having my vacation. So I thought I'll take like as many courses I can. So would you recommend that I take MLF and MLT together, or would it be better to do MLF than MLT? Because I want to finish it fast because I have vacation this term.
So, see, what basically MLF is about, na? MLF gives you an insight into what actually you will be seeing in the coming things. Like, you will be taught about a little bit about gradient descent, then you will be a little bit taught about PCA, then SVD bhi rahega, then you will taught about more about eigenvalues and eigenvectors, then you will be taught about those statistics concept that will be used again. So, MLF and MLT doing together is not tough. It's tough, matlab. It's not impossible to do. But if you have time in your hands, take care. If you have time in your hands, you can maybe pursue it. Varna, the best thing is to do MLF pehle and then MLT baad. It's more like I'll tell you now. Let's say if you have any of you have attended those coachings, ITJ wale, FITZ, what they used to do in 9-10, they used to teach everything regarding 11th and 12th pehle. Now that didn't have much effect to say to solve nahi aaya. But what it really did is we were familiar with the terms that were coming up. So that is what MLF will do for MLT. So let's say for the first instance, if you start studying about MLT and MLF together, so you might face a little bit trouble about what is this concept? Like MLT की week 1 में आता है PCA, ठीक है? PCA now they will teach you about what PCA is, but PCA is also there in I think week 7 in what MLF. So if you do it before, that might be a little useful.
Okay, so it will be doable but not recommended, is what you're saying?
Yeah, doable but not.
Okay, and then another question I had is if I'm doing an NPTEL like course, can I transfer it to both IIT and then the college I'm doing in person?
I'm not sure about that. They have a specific college in Curate banking. I'm not sure how will that work.
Okay. And then another question I had is if I like have to miss an OPP due to like some circumstances, will they let me reschedule because I couldn't reschedule the quiz? I had a clashing exam one day.
Okay. For OPPs, usually they don't allow unless you present them some outstanding evidence. They don't, but they still don't reschedule usually. They did for some subjects, but let's say for DBMS they might do. I'm not sure. It's very circumstantial. They might based on what your evidence is, what your problem is.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, Rishabh.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
So I have completed all my subject for diploma in programming apart from SC and Mat2 project. I will be taking those in this term. And with these two, which subject would you recommend me for?
So you haven't started MLF, or you haven't started those diploma in data science ones.
Only MLF I have completed.
Okay, you have completed MLF. Then you can take MLT, but it will be a little hectic.
Yeah, that was I was thinking because I am doing dual degree and I also have some internship this term.
Okay, you have an internship and you have another degree as well. So that might be a little hectic, but you have to do MLT someday now. See, since MLT is a prerequisite, of MLP, so you won't be able to do your MLP unless you complete MLT. Yes. Maybe if you have to do any data science, you can take BDM as well. That was also feasible. Other than that, for MLT, MLP, and TDS, that has to go in an order. You have to do MLT pehle, and after that, you can do TDS and MLP.
Okay, okay. Because I have earlier I have tried to attempt to do MLT before, but I wasn't able to complete it. The level of difficulty was very high for me because my
So you must be a little familiar with the concepts now, right?
yeah, I have done MLF, but I need to revise all the concepts because I have
You have a term break. I think you might. Right now, your exams are going on for the other college.
the exams will be conducted from 30th this next month, May.
Next one. So you have a little bit time. So what you can do is, okay, I'll suggest one resource for Yes, let me share here. Machine learning. So see, this is something I always recommend for machine learning things because they go into the very detail about that, and you will be able to understand it properly. Although the lectures on themselves are sufficient enough, but again, this is best.
This will be helpful. Thank you.
Yes. Okay.
So,
Uh,
BDM this term along with SC and MAT2 project, will BDM project be doable in the September term?
yes, BDM project you can take it now as well. It will be doable in September term as well.
Okay, okay. Because that time in September term, I usually see the time is very short. Like and also in offline colleges, exams are clashing in during the December period. So,
Okay. No issues. It will be doable. Don't worry.
how
Okay.
what is the difficulty would you rate for BDM project compared to?
BDM is not difficult in that sense ki you will have those technical concepts and everything. BDM comes under that time taking thing. BDM will be taking some time of you.
Which
That is the
is the most difficult thing in DVD BDM project?
collecting data. That's the most difficult thing.
And
Okay.
then after that, the what we have to make some analysis of that company. So
Yes, उसके बाद से everything is being provided as a template. What you need to do. So you just need to follow that and use a little brain of yours, and it will be doable. Okay.
check if I can.
Okay. Yeah, you're welcome. Himanshu, just take some doubts from now for the 5-6 minutes. For the next 5-6 minutes, I'll be coming back. Okay.
Okay.
Guys, ask Himanshu the doubt, and chat में होगा तो if you can help each out, then do that. ठीक है?
Yeah,
Provided for the
check. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Lucky Shetty. Yeah. Speak. Hello, Lucky Shetty. If you have doubt, you can speak. You can unmute yourself and speak.
Can I go ahead?
Wait. Okay. Shivam, you can go ahead.
Hi sir.
Hi. Yeah.
हेलो
Yeah. Speak.
हाँ सर, ये पूछ रहे कि अभी मेरा सर फाउंडेशन जस्ट कंप्लीट हुआ, ठीक है, तो डिप्लोमा में सर वो प्रोजेक्ट का क्या सीन है, मतलब ज़्यादा टाइम लगेगा उसमें?
फाउंडेशन अभी
मतलब
कंप्लीट हुआ
मिनिमम
है।
कितना टाइम लग सकता?
फाउंडेशन अभी
हाँ
कंप्लीट किया है, तो यू हैव टू डू थ्योरी कोर्सेज उनके, राइट? प्रोजेक्ट एक स्टैंड अलोन प्रोजेक्ट नहीं है, राइट? उनका थ्योरी कोर्स करना पड़ेगा, एंड देन आफ्टर दैट उनके फिर प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं। जैसे मैड वन है तो मैड वन का थ्योरी कोर्स करना पड़ेगा, देन उसका प्रोजेक्ट है। सो इट्स नॉट लाइक कि पहले
हाँ सर, वो 3 टर्म का, हाँ 3 टर्म का प्लान सोच रहे हो?
3 टर्म में पूरा डिप्लोमा खत्म करना है आपको वैसे।
हाँ,
तो आई
अगर
थिंक
3 में अभी सोचेंगे तो 4 तक मान लो लगो हो
हाँ,
जाएगा सर।
तो फिर उसके लिए ऐसा है कि पहले आप थ्योरी कोर्सेज लेने चाहिए जिनके प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं। तो आई थिंक श्रेयांश ने पहले अभी स्लाइड दिखाई थी, उसमें 3 टर्म 4 टर्म का पार्ट था, अगर आपने फॉलो किया हो तो। अदरवाइज उसमें से देख सकते हो, जो भी स्लाइड है वहाँ पे शेयर की हुई है ऑलरेडी, तो वहाँ पे देख सकते हो आप, एंड उसके अकॉर्डिंग यू कैन चूज। सो आई वुड सजेस्ट इफ यू वांट टू गो विद दैट डायरेक्शन, तो आप वो स्लाइड देख लो, राइट? स्पेसिफिकली अगर कोई कोर्स के लिए पूछना है तो देन यू कैन आस्क लाइक दैट।
और सर वो बीडीएम वो उसका वो मैड वन का है ना प्रोजेक्ट, उसमें सर कितना टाइम लगता है ये पूछ रहा मैं, मतलब कितना मिनिमम? कुछ
ओके,
ज़्यादा ही प्रोजेक्ट का
तो
वैसा सीन है कुछ डेटा डेटा कलेक्ट करने में और कुछ?
नो इट्स लाइक इट्स कंप्लीट। ये जो डेटा कलेक्शन का है ये बीडीएम के लिए है, बट मैड वन का आई थिंक यू कैन इजीली डू इन 10 to 15 डेज, अगर आपको बहुत अच्छे से कंसेप्ट क्लियर है जो भी लाइक थ्योरी कोर्स में पढ़ाया हुआ है, तो यू कैन इजीली डू इट इन
थ्योरी कोर्स
10
वाले।
days, 10 to 15 days।
अच्छा, एक प्रोजेक्ट का
हाँ, जो भी
कि
मैड वन
दोनों का?
प्रोजेक्ट है, नहीं मैड वन
अच्छा
प्रोजेक्ट
अच्छा, ऐसा।
का जो है आराम से आप 10 दिन में कर सकते हो।
और सर ओपीपी का क्या सीन है, मतलब सभी का ओपीपी होगा?
नहीं, ओपीपी इफ यू फॉलो द ग्रेडियंट डॉक्यूमेंट, वहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है कि कौन से कोर्स में ओपीपी है, कौन से कोर्स में नहीं है। तो आई वुड सजेस्ट कि
ओके
आप ग्रेडियंट डॉक्यूमेंट फॉलो करो, वहाँ पे अच्छे से सब कुछ एक्सप्लेन किया हुआ है।
ओके ओके।
या नेक्स्ट वन।
Yeah, hi, thanks. I have a few questions, so this will take a bit. My first one is like, how long will the BDM project take after you collect the data? And
After,
yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, so well, first talk about this project, BDM project. So you're saying that if you collected data, then how much time it will take? So there are like levels in that. So you have to submit the proposal, and then you have to submit mid-term report, and then final term report. So it's like in first month you'll in the starting, I think first to 3 days of the month we will submit the proposal. Then I think it will take 6 to 7 days to come the, like they will give the result. And so like you can take it like in 1 month there will be one level you will pass. So the first month you will pass the proposal, and second month you will pass the midterm, and then in the third month you will pass the final submission. So it's roughly will take 3 months.
Okay. Is it possible to pass like more than one level in 1 month?
If you're very lucky, then you can. Like, suppose you have, like, it's not likely that you'll able to do that. But if you suppose in the first day of the month you submit the proposal and you got result early for that, then the midterm submission are open from I think fifth of fifth day of the month to I think eighth day of the month. So. If your result comes early for proposal, then you can go ahead with the midterm.
What does the proposal look like? Could you please explain that? Like what do I have to like do in the
In the
proposal?
proposal, you have to like explain how what is the business, how would you collect the data, and it's like the proposal. It's just nothing about data analysis and anything else.
Do I
How
like
would
have to
you?
make like a document or something, or
Yeah,
like
See,
yeah.
like
Rowan, what when you register for a BDM project now, the professor of that course, Professor Aditya, will send you a list of all the documents that is necessary for BDM project, and there will be a template for BDM for this proposal report as well that you can
you mean
follow.
in the
And
mail?
yes, he'll send you a mail, and that mail will contain all the documents possible for required for the BDM project, and there will be a template for the BDM thing as well, for the proposal thing. So you just have to exactly follow that everything that is given there. So even in like there are subtopics of a document, executive summary, maybe descriptive summary, something like that. They'll be telling you what you have to write, what you have to explain, and they will also give you an example. So yeah, that's easy to follow there.
Okay, like now, you mentioned that the data collection process is the hardest part. So, like,
Yeah.
could you give me like an estimate for like how much like raw data do you need in order to do this project?
I mean, see, if you find a business and if you, I mean, see, more the data, the better your analysis will be. That's one thing. But the minimum thing that is required is, I think, you need to have a 2 3 months of data so that you can analyze on something like that.
Yeah, no, no, no. I understand the time span, but I'm talking about like how much data, like because you have to clean the data also, right? So, like, that's not easy.
Yes.
Like how much data do they expect me to work with? Like a few pages of data, like like what are we talking about?
A few pages of data. See, I mean, if you want to know about the quantity wise, see, there are two aspects of a data: quantity wise and quality wise. Quality wise, basically, how many attributes are there, how many attributes you have collected. Let's say a cost price, selling price for a particular product. What has been the customer ratio here and there. So the more the attributes, the better the data is, the better analysis you will have. And quantity wise also, once you have a lot of data, so you have a lot of things to analyze on. Now, what they'll be minimum expecting you is to have two, three attributes of data, two, three attributes that you can work on, and a minimum of 1 month or 2 months data. That is what they will be wanting you to have.
Okay, so I saw some project cases, and
Yeah.
they generally are like small businesses, things of that
Yes.
nature.
Yes. Yes.
Now, I've already tried to get in touch with a business like in advance, and but the thing is that it's like, so a family friend of mine is the chairman of Ericsson, and
Yeah.
he's agreed to sort of give me data. But here's the thing: they don't have data like small businesses do, like for individual products. It's like on software, because they work in the telecom sector. So now that strays a lot from the typical report. Now I'm wondering, like, if that would be like okay.
It should be okay, but again, I'm not sure what the BDM team will be commenting on it. So what you can do for that is now, we'll have a personalized session for this BDM project alone. Do join that. So what we'll do is, what you will be letting you get in touch with a topper, someone who has already cleared the BDM project and has acted as a mentor, a TA for the BDM project. So they'll be guiding you better in that case, I'll say.
Oh, is this like the project assistance thing which you have to pay for? Is this that?
No, 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 nothing, nothing, nothing. Yeah, see, this is organized on the basis of the house. Sundarbans House will be organizing project sessions, and you can completely watch it for free. It will be there on our YouTube channel as well. The recording of the session, yeah,
Is the previous
nothing.
one already there, which I can review
Yes,
or
yes,
something?
yes, yes, yes. Of course. Like my screen is visible, right? Let me see. Sundarbans ITM. When you go there, so in the videos you will find this. BDM project. So yeah, you see here the BDM project. You can go and watch this one.
Project guidance session. Okay.
Yeah, for the BDM project.
All right. That's really helpful. Thanks. I have a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Uh, now, now you already know yourself that the courses, they aren't really the lectures, they aren't really top notch.
Yeah, yeah.
So to learn programming and things like that, since the courses are, I mean, the videos are kind of limited. How would you recommend, like, one go about learning, Jinga, SQL Lite, and those kinds of things for the MAD One project?
For the Madden project, I'll always see now. There is a playlist of Koi Scrapper on Python. Now he goes from the basic Python to completing the Flask, the Django, and everything that's required. I think he covers Bootstrap as well. So he'll also build some projects and show you. I think this is more helpful than what the course instructors or the teachers, professors have taught us in the
Mm-hmm.
lectures.
Yeah.
Like, let me see where. Yeah, so he has this last series of his. Now he'll be telling you everything in detail, like how to set up the app.py file, the routes file, the templates, how you have to do, how you have to make the forms, how you have to validate the data. See, what we use is SQL Alchemy. So yeah, he has taught that as well. You can basically go through this particular section of this playlist, and it will help you a lot.
So just the
I
Flask part, right?
Yes, it will help you a lot. Either ways, I always say to anyone who is beginning Python, I always recommend them to watch this whole playlist, because that is very helpful. You'll be a full-fledged, you'll have a full-fledged knowledge about what a web developer in a Python from a Python language has, because he has taught everything possible for that.
Okay. I mean, but
Like,
just for the MAD One thing, I mean, obviously Django is not there in the MAD One thing, is
yes,
it?
yes, yes. No, it's not there.
It's not there. So would you say that Flask, SQL, Alchemy, and yeah, like, are the major ones that I just have to learn from his channel?
Yeah, that's the major
Okay.
part. That will
Okay,
be much
and
helpful.
I was looking at the student handbook, and it says something about an academic probation in case you aren't able to submit like one project and finish three courses in like 3 terms or something like that. Could you explain what that is?
Yeah, so let's say this is only for the students who have begun their diploma after May 2024 term. Now, what they expect us is in the first 3 terms of our diploma, we need to complete three theory courses and one project course. So that's what they actually expect us to do. So let's say you have taken Math and theory in your first term and you haven't completed any project possible in the first three terms of your diploma. They'll give you a warning. They'll keep you on academic probation sort of thing, and then they'll check again after 6 months. Now after 6 months, you need to have completed two projects and I think six core theory subjects. So that is what they'll be expecting at the end of 6 terms. And if you fail to do so, they'll remove you from the degree.
So, like, what? I'm kind of unfamiliar with academic probation. Like, what happens in?
Nothing happens. They just give you a warning, and they tell you that you need to complete two projects by the end of 6 terms. That's all. You will
Okay,
get a
okay. So,
warning mail.
like, it's not like they like tell you to go on a hiatus or something like that,
No,
right?
no, 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 no.
Okay.
They just send you one mail, and they'll
Hmm.
mention that you are on probation. You need to complete, and they'll then again check after the end of 6 terms.
Okay, so like, so if the first three terms you don't finish the minimum, then
Yeah.
they'll give you three more terms to, like, show your improve your worth.
Yes, yes.
Okay, all right, fine. Uh, is there anything that you would like to add on to this? Like, I would just like to give you some background on what I finished so far. I finished System Commands, MAD 1, DBMS, and BDM. These are the courses. What would you recommend that I take next as a subject?
So, just a second. You have completed DBMS.
System, yeah, DBMS, all right, BDM, MAD 1, and SC, System Command.
Okay, so you want to pursue those MLF things, so you can study. You start with MLF, I'll say,
All
and
right.
then since you have completed what MAD one, you can go ahead with MAD two as well. MAD two, and if you want to take one more subject here, then what should you take? MLF, PDS will be a little hectic here, so not PDSA. BA will also require time here. What you can take here is maybe Java. You can take Java here since you have completed half of your programming subjects. Basically, you will be completed with all your theory subjects of programming, and take Madden project here if you want to.
MAD 1. Okay. So MAD 1, if you've got the programming skills down, in
Yeah.
your opinion, it would take no more than 1 week to finish
Yes.
everything.
It won't take more than that.
But
What you can do is now, what you can do is, let's say your programming concepts, you don't have confidence in that, then they also introduce boot camps, but you have to pay for that. The IIT, they'll be now what the boot camps will have is a project mentor will be building the project from a scratch, from very scratch, and so you might get a gist of what actually happens in building when you start building a project. So that might be a little helpful, maybe.
you really think that I should
I
go for
haven't taken
the?
I haven't taken those mentors thing, but
Yeah,
they might
Oh,
be helpful.
okay.
mentors do like they itself build a project along with you. So in I think the boot camp goes for 21 days, 20 to 21 days. So they will work on the project, previous projects, and they will show how to implement the functionalities. So yeah.
So and also you might be you might feel a little relatable as well since they are also students. So they'll also face the errors and the questions that you all have. So they might be able to address your queries better. I feel so.
All right. I have one last question.
Yeah.
You said you recommended me take that I take MAT 2. I'd just like to ask you, like, would you still recommend I do that, considering that I'm not very fluent with MAD 1's the programming aspect of it?
Would I recommend? I'll say you have to do it anyways. Someday you have to do it.
Yeah, but like,
So
would you recommend that I hone my skills with MAD 1's programming first and like get the project done and then do MAD 2, or is it not that much of a challenge?
it shouldn't be that big of a challenge. See, for Madden, what you really need to know from Madden is Flask and SQL Alchemy using those Bootstrap and everything. That's what you really need to know. And I mean, going for from a theoretical perspective, it won't take more than a week to get confident in those theory subjects if you have the right resources. Once you do that, you have to continuously work on projects, small projects. See, the thing about working on projects is people uh, almost when they complete the theory part, they take up on some big project and they start working on it. And once it's not completed, they get disappointed. Now, what you have to do is you have to work on small projects. Like you can make a task master using Flask. It's a very easy project. It will take hardly 50-60 minutes to make, not more than 2-3 routes, one HTML page, and that's done. So that's how we have to proceed. And once you have an idea of how the small projects are working, so you can build up on those projects. Like there is a concept in dynamic programming, using small concepts to build up a bigger concept. That's how you have to do it in programming subjects. That's what I feel.
Hmm. Yeah, I concur with you on that thing. But so you would recommend that I take Mat 2 in the next term then?
Yes, I'll say take up mat 2. I mean, let's say it's not really going good for you. Maybe you can skip the end term and do it in the next term if it's not working out for you. See, quiz one for any subject is easy. Since it is week 1 to 4, it will always be easy. Because the concepts will be less and you don't have to give too much time. Now, theory, as always, is not that difficult in comparison to what projects are, because projects mean you have to apply the understanding, and theory may you can just since these are objective questions, you can pass your way through it. So maybe, but again, I'll leave it on you actually. But yeah, my recommendation will be to complete your Mad One theoretical things in this term break and begin with Mad.
No, no, I've already finished Mad 1, but you mean that I should,
Yeah,
hone my
just
skills with
yeah,
the
go back,
programming part.
like yeah, like what you can do is just type bootstrap and you will find some lectures here for bootstrap as well. You can watch this what free code camp one as well. This was also very nice. Then code with Harry was also pretty nice during the bootstrap. For the Flask one, I showed you that Corey Scraffer playlist.
Mm-hmm.
You can go through that and watch them. Like what you can do is, the best thing I'll say is Flask projects. So what start building projects with them. Pick up any playlist here and make 2-3 projects, and you'll be very much confident in those
Okay, all
concepts
right.
related to Madden. Okay.
All right. Okay. Thanks, Trayan.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, so moving on to the next person, Lucky Setti. If I'm pronouncing your name right. No? Okay. Yes, Prakash then. Yes, Prakash, go ahead.
Yeah, actually, I did my BDM theory,
Hmm.
MLF, and DBMS in last term. So I am thinking of taking this project, BDM project, this term, and two theory subjects.
You did what? Come again?
BDM theory, DBMS,
Hmm.
and MLF,
Okay, so you are thinking of doing BDM project in this term,
and two
and
theory subjects. Two theory
okay,
subjects.
Madwan and Melty. Go.
MLT.
Yeah.
And one more thing, what I'm thinking is like usually we are trying to complete diploma in 6 terms, right? If we are not getting enough time to study, so in
Hmm.
that case, I should target for 4 terms and then it may complete in 5 terms. Is it
Uh,
the right
that's
way to think?
th- that's how I say, but nah, that's not always applicable. See, if you target for 4 terms, you might be able to do it in 4 terms also. It depends on the will of a student, how willing they are to study and everything. That doesn't really matters. Try to complete it in 5 terms, no issues whatsoever.
Okay, so if I think of 5 terms, how many subjects each term I should target? Like three subjects, one project, and two
Yes,
theory. Okay.
yes,
And
you can do that.
if in some term I have enough time, I may take 3 theory and one project also, right? Just
Yeah.
to cover up.
Yes, yes.
Okay, got it. I mean, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so the next
Excuse
question.
me, sir. I'm there.
Okay, you are
I'm
there now. Okay.
yeah. Like I've just completed my foundation, sir, but I'm not good with maths too. Like,
Okay.
can I? And this time I'll get holidays, and like I'm a dual degree student, and
Okay.
Can I take MAD 1, DBMS, MLF? Because at least I need to focus now. I'll get holidays now, so.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. For let's say your match two concepts are not nice, right?
Yes, sir.
So what you can do is now just watch this playlist about linear algebra. I'm guessing that your linear algebra concepts are not good enough, not well toned. So watch. You can watch this playlist. I'll be just pasting the link in the chat ticket and just go through that once, and it will be very helpful for you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Regarding the subject combination, don't worry too much about it. Just think what will be feasible for you. Were you planning again?
MAD 1, DBMS, and MLF, sir. Like again,
Yeah.
with MAD 1 project also.
So yeah, so since you have a break here, I'll always say just go and watch this playlist. Okay, सबसे पहले that's the first thing that you have to do. And how are your stats two concepts?
Stats 2 is nicer. Like,
Okay,
yeah,
so
I
you
like
just
the
have to
stats.
watch the linear algebra part. See, MLF from week 1 to 8, MLF has what your linear algebra concepts applicable there. So watch this playlist here. I'll definitely recommendable.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Okay.
But what about MAD 1 project, sir? Is it fine? Like, any suggestions? Like,
Start with the theory. Start with the theory. Just get try to get the idea of what is happening. Watch the live sessions. They might do well there. See, live sessions, when you watch it, they'll be showing you how the code works and everything, so that you might get a good idea about that thing. Okay.
yes, sir.
Okay. Uh, it's okay
Sir,
now. Your doubts are over. Okay.
MLF, like, MLF, like, with not IITM, like, any channels for MLF.
And then that is what I'm showing you, na.
Okay,
See,
Khan Academy is best, right, sir? Yeah.
firstly, you need to get oriented with all these linear algebra concepts, because that is your base of machine learning, right? Now, the second thing you need to know is multivariable calculus. Again, you can watch it from here only for multivariable calculus as well. Multivariable. Let me see playlist. Yeah, see multivariable calculus also. They have a playlist here. Once you watch this, your maths two concepts are basically well taught now. Now, statistics ke perspective se, let's say I'm assuming that you have a very nice concept. Now, the next thing I'll say what you can go through is NG or machine learning. Now, this is something I recommend when someone has to study about machine learning. These are 20 lectures, something. The link of it, I'll paste it in the chat again. And go through them, you'll learn a lot. Okay, and let's say even if you don't understand everything now, you'll get an idea of what machine learning actually is. I mean, he has taught pretty beautifully. So okay.
Yes, sir, thank you.
Okay, sure. Let's
Sir,
go.
can
Okay.
I repeat maths too, like in foundation, and watch the fees for it? And do I need to repeat the whole, or can I only repeat the end term?
No, you have to repeat whole. You cannot just repeat end term.
Okay. Uh,
Okay,
okay.
so you can repeat again. You can improve, but again, do focus on your diploma subjects first. That's all. That's all I'll say.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. The next person, Ajib. Ajib.
Sir,
Yeah.
I had completed my foundation too.
Yeah.
I'm getting into diploma. So, is taking DBMS with PDSA, is it feasible?
Yeah. DBMS with PDSA, it's completely feasible.
So, it will not be heavy load.
No, it won't be heavy load.
What about combining it with? I am planning to complete in 4 terms as I am standalone student. So,
So
what about?
okay, so you have to do it in 4 terms. Now I'll give you the best pathway. Follow that blindly, and you'll never have any trouble. I'll say.
Okay.
This is the best pathway. Now this is the best pathway if you
Okay.
want to do.
But sir, one doubt.
Yeah.
We have here BDM, theory and project we are doing at same time.
Yeah.
But
You can continue it. You can continue doing. Let's say you took BDM project this term, okay? You didn't understand too much of it since you were taking the theory simultaneously. Now, what you can do here is you can shift it to other term as well. You can complete here as well. You can maybe complete here as well. So once you take it now, you will get an idea of what this project is about. And the best part about best thing to do projects is you need to know what you have to actually do. That's the biggest questions students have. They don't know what they have to do in a project. So once you know that, na, that will be easy for you.
So is it better to take together with the theory or separate with the theory?
Won't be tough. Won't be tough. I'm telling you.
Yeah, so it won't be tough. So we will get
Yes.
enough time and we can manage time. Like,
Yes, you can manage time.
okay, that's the only thing.
I mean, see, BDM project will be easy manageable. What you have to worry about is MAD 1 and MAD 2. Now, MAD 1 may, now for all these things now, what you need to really do is start learning from the term break here. In the term break,
Yeah.
what you have to do is get familiar with the concepts. So it will be very easy for you to learn everything then.
Yes, understood. So
Okay.
one more thing, while dedicating the full for to complete in 4 times. So
Yeah.
how much time should I expect to dedicate?
60 to 70 hours per week.
60 to 70 hours per week.
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, so we move on to the next person. GVS Lalita.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So in previous terms, I have completed DBMS, MAD1, MAD1 project, Java, and PDSA.
Just a
Oh,
second, just a
oh
second.
yes.
Yeah. Tell me now.
DBMS,
Yeah.
MAD1,
Hard one.
MAD1 project, Java, and PDSA. So I'm planning to do one diploma at a time. For present, I'm focusing on programming with diploma, programming diploma. So for that, I thought that I could take MAT2 project and system commands. Is it good?
Yes. Yeah, doable, doable, perfectly doable.
And I had this question. Like in MAD1, I like face a lot of trouble first with learning the new tech stack like Flask and HTML and CSS. My SQL was good. Flask, I was good at it, but HTML and CSS something I felt quite difficult. I don't know why I felt it difficult, but it felt difficult.
It wasn't taught properly.
Uh, and then I don't want to repeat these kind of mistakes in my math too. So, do you have any resources in mind?
Yes, yes, yes. I have resources for that in mind. For HTML, CSS, what I watched was Bro Code. If you know him, for he'll be having what I think we show. So yeah, now here he'll be having a 4-hour lecture on HTML and CSS. What you'll be knowing here, what you'll get to know here is everything that you need irrespective of all those ajib concepts,
Okay.
you'll be getting to learn here. He'll be doing it side by side, and if you code side by side, now you'll get a good idea of what everything is about. For the JavaScript, also this 12-hour video, I'll suggest watch 1.5 hour per day. You will be easily able to complete it in within 10-11 days. And once you do that, go to some projects, like start building some projects, HTML, CSS, JS projects. So once you start making some projects now, you will get a very good idea of how to do things, and you won't face difficulty in having completing the project properly.
Okay.
Okay.
One more thing I would add here, you don't need HTML, CSS as such in Met 2. There will be like view framework in Met 2, right? So it's not like that you will render that entire HTML there, right? So you
Yes.
will made some components, some elements of HTMLs, and you can for styling you can use Bootstrap. So I would suggest that you would go for Bootstrap. You should learn Bootstrap how to use, and it's not difficult. You can go with the documentation of Bootstrap, right? And it's just like few basic elements that you have to use in the components. So it's not like the whole page of HTML. It's like some portion of HTML you have to implement in some components.
Okay.
So it won't be good if you are planning to do like regarding Maths 2, right? So watching those that are not required, it's not necessary. So I would suggest go with Bootstrap for styling, and little bit of HTML that is required, like div and some elements are required. So I hope that is, I think, easily doable with you, right? So it's not.
Actually, I came across this beginner level course from Free Code Camp. Like, I think it's some 6 hour course of Vue.js. Is it good or?
Yeah, from Free Code Camp, the Vue.js course is good, but I think they are covering Vue 3. Uh, but in the course, we have Vue 2. We have the course follows Vue 2, so you
Okay.
can watch that. Course is
Okay.
based on Vue 2, so that you can watch that. But project, it's Vue 3 also can be done. Yes.
See, even if you have to see for Vue 3 as Vue 2 as well, there might be some tutorials. Now, I mean, I cannot vouch for these tutorials because I haven't watched it myself. But
But
again, if you try,
from Free Code Camp, it's better. It's good.
Okay.
Vue 2 from Free Code Camp, it's good. So you can watch it from there. So
And
you
for
got
Mat 2, yeah, I got it. For Mat 2 theory, the lecture should suffice, right? Because Mat 1, the lectures I felt quite okay. Or we can have some other resources as well.
no, you can express freely. Mad lectures are bad. You can say that. Don't worry.
I
it's
mean,
like
few parts I was able to understand, but few parts I was unable to, fathom. So,
yeah, it's copy of Mad one only. Like there are theory slide that the instructors are reading. The screen cards are better. They are good.
okay.
Uh, Live sessions are also good, but
Mm.
it's like to complete the theory course, you have to practice. A lot of practice needed. Uh,
Mm.
they can ask any scenario. Like you have written a code in a different way, but in the exam they can ask in a different way. So you have to like practice with different scenario.
Yes.
How one code can be written in different way. So there are multiple ways, and they ask you all those ways. So I would suggest practice, and that's all you can do.
Okay. And then I have another question. Like presently in Mad1 project, I had developed Quizmaster application. So there is this in project documentation. We can also make a version 2 of it. So what do you think? Is it better to make a version 2 or make a whole together a new project?
That depends actually. See, now when you will make the version 2, now what advantage here you will be having is you'll be knowing what to make actually. Now the thing with projects are you don't know how to start. So here you know how to start actually. You know what forms you need to have because there are no many changes that you have to make in the back end. You have to make most of the changes during the for a front end part.
Okay.
So even let's say if you go ahead and enhance your quiz 2 project, this quiz master, you might be you might find it comfortable to work with. You might find it easy to work with. Maybe that's what I'll say.
Okay. Okay. And then I wanted to also ask, like, since I'm taking theory as well as project together. What do you think I should, plan my day as? Because I'm a dual degree student. So how much time approximately per day I should be able to spend to, at least master the fundamentals to begin with the project?
You know what? See, stop caring about what hours it will take. I've seen a few questions on this. Don't be worry about what hours it will take. Worry about what things you have to learn. Now that might take more hours than expected. You don't have to worry about that because in the end, let's say you use 16, 17 hours for some particular thing and you didn't understood it properly, so it won't make much sense. It won't have much use. But let's say if you spend 22 hours on something, but you learned it properly, then it will be better. So I'll say don't worry about hours. Just focus on what you have to do. What things you have to learn. Plan your schedule like that.
Okay. And then system commands. What is the course complexity like? I never heard.
It's Linux, proper Linux, and it's not too complex if you practice on a consistent basis. But if you don't, then yeah, it might be a little difficult.
Okay, so I think there's a OPPA for system commands as well. So
Yeah.
are we required to remember those commands for each and everything?
Yes, also you can use a smartly. Let's say you can use a man command, you can use a help command there. So if you know how to use those now, you can do it smartly as well. Again, it would be better if you practice and remember. That would be nice. But yeah, you can use the man commands to know what actual syntax is like for a command. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, I think my doubts are done. Yeah. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah. Welcome. You're welcome. Yes, Prajwal.
Yeah, I'm audible.
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah. So my question is about the BSc or BS level. Like, how many terms do we needed to complete both BSc or BS level?
Four
If
terms
like,
easily.
but if I transfer the, if we said like, if I transfer the NTPL courses, like 8 credit from NTPL,
Yeah.
and so how many terms to be needed, like in that case?
See, when you have to do 56 credits to get BSc
Right.
plus
Right.
BS, and when let's say you transfer 8 credits, so you have to do 48.
Yeah.
48 means if you have a 4 credit subject, then you have to do 16,
Yeah.
16 subjects. That can be done in 3 terms as well.
Okay. Okay. There is no problem, right?
No, see, okay, what I was saying, you can, no, you have to complete 12, huh? You have to complete 12 subjects, okay,
Okay.
and 48 credits. So you can do it in 3 terms as well. But again, with subjects like deep learning, maybe software engineering or software
Yeah.
testing, it might be a little bit difficult. So
Little
it
bit
is
difficult.
easily it will be easily completed within
Okay.
4 terms.
Okay, but as you say, for BSc level, the NTPL courses should be technical, and the BS for BS.
Yeah, it should be humanities and management.
For BS, na?
Yeah.
Yeah, and one more question is like, if I'm good at linear algebra and machine learning, can I take machine learning for diploma level? Can I take machine learning foundation, machine learning techniques, and machine learning practice alongside, like in four
Machine
terms?
learning practice has a prerequisite that is machine learning technique and
Yeah,
machine
yeah.
learning foundation. So you have to do those two together first. Firstly, you have to do those, and
Okay.
then you can proceed on to MLP. But if you are good at that, you can take MLF and MLP. Not recommended, but doable.
Okay, okay, sure. Thank you.
My yes,
Hello, am I audible?
yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to know that can I take MAD one DBMS and project MAD one as a project for first term? Like I already know React JS and I have worked.
React JS, you won't have to use React JS.
Sorry.
You would have to use React JS for Madden project. What frameworks are allowed are Bootstrap, Jinja, then there is SQLite for your database. Then you have a Flask for the major
But
controller part.
yeah, I was saying that I have already like know JavaScript quite well and React JS also. So I think learning Python and Flask will be like not that much hard.
Yeah, it won't be hard.
So should I take it MAD one
Yes,
DBMS
yes,
and MAD
yes,
one
yes,
as
yes, yes, yes.
project?
You can go ahead and put yes.
Actually, I've completed my foundation in 4 terms. Like I'm doing it as a standalone degree, but along with that, I'm doing my full-time job.
Okay.
So yeah, is it fine
Yeah, it is okay. It is okay.
to go for a 5 term, or should I like go for a 3 term or 4 term?
5 terms is also possible. 3 terms is no, not 3 terms. 4 terms and 5 terms. Yes.
4 is possible
Yeah.
along with the job.
Yes. It
Okay.
is possible, but it will require a lot of time. Depends on how good your background is in programming or ML subjects. So if it's really nice, then your 4 terms. Then otherwise 5 terms is also it's okay.
No, I can do like I'm quite good in programming, but not that much in maths and statistics.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You can take 5 terms easily, and you can do it. No worries.
Okay, and in like how many max terms we can take in diploma level? Like there is a foundation, right?
There is a foundation of 12 months something.
Okay,
Oh, sorry,
12
not
months.
12 months, not 12 terms something. That's it. foundation for diploma, but they have milestones at different level. Like after 3 terms, you need to be completed with 3 terms. Three courses and one project. Then after 6 terms, you need to be completed with six courses and two projects. After 9 terms, you need to be completed with 9 courses and three projects. And after 12 terms, yeah, that's the maximum deadline.
Okay, then I think 5 term plan will be good, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, guys. Now we'll be hurrying up with the questions. Yes, Pratyaksh.
Hello.
Yes, Pratyaksh. Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, I have completed BDM, MLF, and DBMS in this term, and I also took BDM project, but was not able to complete. So I will be taking BDM in this term also. And can you suggest the other subjects which will be easy? Like I want to complete the diploma in 4 levels.
Okay. What would you have done till now?
BDM, MLF, and DBMS.
Just a second. BDM, MLF, and
DBMS.
DBMS. Okay. DBMS. Okay, you have completed three, and now you have to do in the 3 terms more. So what you can do is for the second term, definitely go with Mad one. Okay.
Okay.
Take MLT, sure. Third subject, what can I say? Go for a system cards, but again, three new things to learn. That might be a little hectic. But again, if you have to complete it in 4 turns, then you have to take something. So maybe Java you can take, but it is again, I'm not
I
sure.
can take system commands, but I am very confused. Like, where do I have to study? Like, some students are saying that the portal lectures are maybe not enough for the proper
It's
learning.
not about enough. It's boring. Portal lectures are boring. You have to watch the live sessions as well. That will help you a lot.
Okay.
Other than that, you need to practice it on your own. See, commands will be taught what commands you have to use. Other than that, you have to practice it on your own. There'll be NPP questions. There'll be OPV practice problems, and once you do that, use GPT as well. Use these AI tools as well. So study from that, get an understanding of how it is done, and yes, it will be doable.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you can go ahead with system commands, then it will be good. And साथ में do take medium project.
BDM project, like, it will be sure because in the previous time I was not able to complete BDM project.
Okay.
In this time
And
I will be continuing it.
if you are a little bit familiar with the concepts of Flask and everything, then go ahead with the Mat Fun project as well. Maybe you won't be able to complete it in this term, but you'll get an idea of how to do it. So you'll be able to proceed with the new term. Then you might be able to complete this here. So yeah, that's the plan for now. I mean, you can change it, but again, this might be the most feasible thing. What I feel. So. Okay.
Uh, can you suggest some any YouTube resource for system commands?
I
Like, I
don't
don't
think
have
there is
any
any.
background related to this.
I don't think there is any. See, if you are troubled with system commands here, take something else. Take Java, for
Can I
example.
take BA?
Yeah, BA you can take. BA will be conceptually a little hard. Not conceptually, I'm saying calculatively, it will be a little hard. You have to work, you have to give time, you have to solve the questions. So, yes, you can take BA as well, or you can take Java as well.
I wouldn't recommend BA here. Maybe you can do it after MLP. So
Do Java, na, do Java.
yeah,
That will be
Java will
better.
be better.
Java, you will
Okay.
be having resources on YouTube as well, so you'll be easily able to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So done. Yes. Ujjwal.
Hello,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
I'm waiting for a lot of time.
Who are you?
Hello, Kunal, sir.
Kunal.
I just completed my foundation
Just a
level, but
second.
I am.
Kunal. Kunal. Let's go. Let's go turn wise only. Others are also waiting, na. Ujjwal. Yes.
Sir, I have recently completed my foundation course, but my Maths 2 and Statistics 2 foundation were not that good.
Yeah.
So can you suggest? And my Mad one is, I have a good core in HTML CSS. So can I take in term one Mad one
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I
Sure.
was weak
Sure.
in
You
Maths
have to
one.
take DBMS and Madden. Surely take up.
And what about BDMs? I'm not getting about BDM project.
BDM theory is easy. BDM project, it is a little bit complicated, but you will understand only when you take it and when you try to understand the project. Also, for the resources part, someone paste the link there in the chat. Linear algebra, you can do it from Khan Academy. That's the maths one. That's your maths 2 ka portion. Multivariable calculus also from Khan Academy. For statistics, there is Professor Leonard. He has a good thing on statistics, so you can watch this statistics full length videos and you will get a good idea of how you have to do everything. So yeah, that's also doable. So yes, that's all for your doubt.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yes, Pragati.
Hi, yes.
Yeah, Pragati.
My doubt was, so I'm a diploma level student, of course, and I'm dual degree. Like I'm doing dual degree. So I've
Yes,
already
yes.
done two courses, DBMS and BDM, and now
Okay.
I'm decided that I want to do only the diploma in data science. So what would you suggest I take from here on? And I would like to take only two subjects per term.
DS courses. So go ahead with MLF and mm, should I suggest MLT though? But
No, no.
uh, see what you can do is MLT, MLP, and TDS. Now these are the four, and one more subject we are forgetting, right? BDM ho gaya, BA, yes. So now the only easy choice you have here is MLF, but since you want to do two together, so let's say you can take here BA, you can take it here, but again you will be requiring some concepts.
Okay.
चलो लेकिन कोई बात नहीं. You cannot do anything else there. So let's say you do MLT, but again you will have to take 3 terms. And
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's okay.
that's okay for you. Then yeah, this can be the done. MLF, BA, MLT, and then MLP and TDS.
Okay, and
But
when do you
it will
suggest
take
I do the
time.
projects?
I think it's not better. If he can, if she can, she should take programming subjects with it.
Yes, that is what I'll suggest you. But what's your name? Um,
Oh, I'm Pragati.
Pragati. Yeah, Pragati, what I suggest is, see, this will take, let's say, it will take it will take 3 terms here. And for the programming subjects as well, you might need 3 terms. So 6, 7 terms. So that might not be the best feasible path. Even
No,
if you are
I'm
doing
planning to
dual,
do only the DS diploma.
okay, you will be leaving after DS diploma.
Like,
Okay, so in that case, yeah, I'm not able to hear you. Your voice is not audible. But
going for the
anyways,
programming diploma.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so MLP project. This is what you can do.
All right.
Oh, is she planning to leave after this?
Yeah, after this DS diploma. Okay, no issues. Gankidi,
Thank
you're welcome.
Yeah. Hello, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. Yeah, I'm currently in the second term of diploma.
Okay.
Uh, Actually, for the first term in diploma, I have followed the suggested pathway in the grading document given by IIT Madras. But this for this term, in the grading document, I have seen that the suggested pathway has been changed totally. So I'm
So,
confused right now to.
so you have done all these subjects, right? Huh? You have
Actually,
completed these.
I am a dual degree student, so I have taken only two subjects in the first term.
Okay,
I've done
which
with
one?
only DBMS and PDS till now.
Okay. So you have done these two.
Yes.
Now go ahead with what MLF,
MLF Madras.
Mad one. And if you since you are a dual degree student, you do you want to take one more subject?
Actually, I am having a vacation in this May term, so I am thinking of taking a project also in case it is possible.
Take two projects, I'll say. See, these are the theory
Okay.
things you have to do, and along with that, you can take BDM project and Madon project. Maybe you won't be able to complete both of them, but at least you will
Okay.
have, you know what to do.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So that solves your doubts.
Uh,
Aaron, yes.
Hello, sir. Actually,
Yes.
I want to ask what else I should do with diploma to improve my skills.
Work on projects for subjects like DSA, go on lead code, hacker rank, do problems there. And yeah, that's enough. That's helpful.
Create your own projects like this academic project won't help. In that
Yes,
case,
yes.
you have to
Uh,
create your own project for like you can do Kaggle project for if you have done MLP, then you can do you can participate in Kaggle projects. If you have done Med2, then you can yourself make some web development projects. If you have done with TDS, then you can make some GNAI projects. So it's completely upon you in which
Actually,
field you
best thing
want to.
na participate in hackathons as well.
Yeah, that would be good.
Very recommended.
And second question is, what is the deadline for projects in diploma? Like,
That for that you need to visit the grading document, and
mhm.
there'll be different milestones for every project. Follow that. Okay.
I heard it is like 2 terms.
Yeah, you have once you pay a fees for any project, you have to do it in 2 terms.
Okay. And
Uh,
one more thing, uh, just we talk about the NPTEL courses. So
yeah.
I was not able to open the link for. I didn't find the list of NPTEL courses provided by IITM. So can you please open the handbook?
Go here now. I think they might have given a grading document as well.
Uh, it's on page number 19.
No, no, this is grading document now.
Oh, acha.
They might have given it here as well. Let me see. Yeah, see, here are the courses. For HSMG courses, these are the courses applicable. And once you go here, see, these are your, I think, what are these? These are your technical subjects.
Okay, so the 4 credit will be transferred to my BSc.
Yeah, and 4 to BS.
Like if I do like if a course of like 3 credits and a 2 credit, then it will be a total of 5 credit.
Yeah,
Then
5 credits won't be transferred. Only four will be transferred, and that might. I think this might be ineligible for transfer. So plan wisely. Do 3 and 1 or 2 or 2. Don't go for 3 or 2. Won't be helpful only.
like so only 3 will be transferred or 4 will be transferred.
I'm not sure what they do actually, but since they are becoming strict day by day, you might
Hmm.
actually expect them to only have 3 credits transferred there. So
Okay.
Like
don't take that risk now.
Ha ha ha.
Don't take that risk here.
Okay.
You do two credit once, two credit one. That will be better.
sir, we are able to do NPTEL course in diploma, like,
Yeah,
and that credit will be transferred to even BSc and BS level.
yeah,
Oh, it is possible. Okay, got it.
yes, yes, Omkar.
Thank you.
Okay, my question is about the EVS discount. The portal says
For
it will
some,
open on
yes, yes, it will.
21st, but it hasn't opened yet.
It will open soon. It will open soon. Don't worry.
Okay,
It
but
will
my
open on 24. It will open on 24. You have. I think you have gotten an email right regarding
No,
that.
no, no. He's asking about the ABS that form 26 AS form one, I think.
Yeah,
So
yes.
they said 24, right? We got
yeah,
an email.
okay. So yeah, I do check your mails,
Okay.
guys.
My
Once
second question is I
okay,
am entering diploma. My maths 2 and stats 2 are a little weak. I am planning on to give improvement sometime in the future.
yeah.
So until then, which 4 subjects should I take, which are
You
mostly
can
theory, not
you cannot
maths and stats?
see, you cannot skip match two and stats two any day. You have to complete them because see. when you come here, let me show you. See, your MLF is dependent on Maths 2, Stats 2. Then your MLT will also be dependent on Maths 2 and Stats 2 because they both are
Yes.
correlated. And since these two are dependent on Maths 2, Stats 2, and this is dependent on these two, so you have to basically do everything. You won't be able
Sir,
to proceed with your data
sir,
science
how can
diploma.
we get this PDF?
Oh, yeah, I do on I plan on improving my maths 2 and stats 2, but for now, I mean this upcoming term,
For
which
this
four
upcoming
subjects
term,
should I take?
go ahead with DBMS, PDSA, and MAD1 then, if you just want to do that.
Sir, like
DBMS,
Programming.
P,
DBMS, PDSA, and MAD1.
and Mad 1. Okay, and the fourth subject?
Both subject don't overwork yourself, na.
Okay, okay.
sir, how can we get this PDF?
Thank you.
Someone must have pasted it in the chat. Manchu, do paste it once
Sir,
again.
I joined late. I
Which
am not
this
able to
Canva link?
open.
Yeah,
Can you
yeah.
please? Can you send it again?
Yes, yes, yes. एक तो बीच में इंटरप्ट मत करो यार. मैंने मुक्का मारना है तुमको. ठीक है. Once, yes.
Hello.
Yeah, once.
Sir, I have just completed my foundation.
Hmm.
So which courses should I choose in the upcoming term? I've
What is your plan? What is your plan? Like 4 terms or 5 terms?
no 5 terms.
Go ahead with this. Best plan.
Okay. Just a minute. Let me take a screenshot.
Yes, yes. Arey, the Canva link has been pasted in the chat. You can go and visit
Okay,
that.
okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Abdullah.
Sir, I just completed my programming diploma, the whole thing,
Yeah.
and now I'm gonna start with the data science diploma. And
Yeah.
I'm wondering what I should study beforehand and revise so that I have a better position in the future.
Maths 2 and Stats 2.
Okay, can you give? I got the Maths 2 thing you said before. What about Stats 2? I have to learn.
Stats 2 के लिए I'll recommend one resource here. Now you can watch it this. You can watch this as well, but this might not cover everything. So I have one resource more as well. It's of MIT. This one. So this will be very, very helpful. Let me send it in the chat.
So both
So
of these I should do to get
yeah,
the
yeah, more
only
than
one.
enough.
This one is enough.
No, no, no. You have to do both since the MLF and MLT, all these things are built up on both the concepts.
Okay. So anything else is this?
Nothing. Perfect to go. Once you do both of them, perfect to go.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So the next is Adit.
Yes, sir. Sir, I've completed my DVMS, BDM, and MAD1 in this term. What should I take next?
You have completed DBMS, MAD1, and
And BDM.
BDM in this term. So you should take. You can take MAD2. You can take MLF, and you can take a project MAD1 project maybe, and take BDM project as well.
Both projects.
Yeah, it might be doable. Or if you want to add some theory instead of a project, then you can take system commands.
It will be manageable, sir.
It should be manageable if you're doing it. What you are doing is standalone or what?
Yes, sir. Standalone.
Yeah, yeah, it will be manageable. So go ahead with that. Yeah, next is Sangeeta. Yes.
Sir, what is there in BDM project? It is not given in this month grading document.
Okay, no issues. There'll be a project. See, go on here. Go on Sundarbans channel. Sundarbans IITM. Uh, in the last term, we had project orientation for all these four. Okay, BDM, MLP, MAD1, and MAD2. Watch these four, and you'll get a very good idea of what these projects are about, especially BDM project. Let me share the YouTube link here. Watch those. You'll be getting a good idea. Okay, chalo done. So okay, your question over.
Yes, sir. Sir, how much CGPA should we maintain? Like I am getting like 7.6 in this term.
See, for entering in degree level, you need to have a CGPA of 6 in theory courses and 7 in project courses. So you have to maintain above that, but ideally, I'll say try to get it above 8.
Okay.
Ideally. Okay. Okay. Yes, Sangeeta.
Hi. Am I audible?
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. I have completed MLF, MLT, and BDM this term.
Okay.
I plan to take 2 subject and a project for upcoming term. What would you suggest me to do?
You have completed MLF, MLT, and BDM this term, right? So you have to do next term. You can do MLPs, and what you can do is you can take BDM project. Uh,
I don't want to do BDM project now.
you don't want to do BDM project now.
For this term.
Okay, you don't want to do BDM project for this term. Okay. Then you can what you can do. You can take BA. Okay, and you can also take TDS. But again, you're not planning to have any projects here.
Yeah, I plan to take a project, and I'm actually in a diploma in data science. I need to do in programming also. Can you suggest me from that?
For programming subjects, just a second. Yeah, programming subjects. May I think you can take what DBMS and Madwan. Your app dev bar. This
For
will be done
project?
for project. मैंने मुक्का मारना है बीच में कोई बोला तो मैडवन के लिए मैडवन प्रोजेक्ट यू कैन टेक.
Okay.
I mean, this is the only project that you can take right now if you haven't completed other theory subjects.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And if I take MLP, is it possible to do project before? What I'm saying is, I didn't complete programming projects now. Is it easy for me?
It's okay. Yeah. No issues.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Yes, Kunal.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good morning. बहुत जल्दी से हो गए.
फर्स्ट टाइम मिलते तो मॉर्निंग ही होता है.
Okay, nice.
सर आई एम सेइंग लाइक मैंने अभी हिंदी में बात कर सकता हूँ मोर कंफर्टेबल फॉर मी.
Yeah, go ahead.
सर मैंने ना फाउंडेशन अभी कंप्लीट हो गया. अभी मेरे 8.5 CGPA है. अभी मुझे थोड़े कम है तो मुझे इंक्रीज करना है. और लाइक मेरी थोड़ी मैथ टू स्टेप टू थोड़ी वीक है. मुझे भी आगे CGPA तो अच्छे करना है. बट मैंने बहुत वीडियो देखी तो सब जगह अलग अलग बात बता रखे. कोई कह रहा प्रोजेक्ट ले ले ये मैं बहुत ज़्यादा सफल हो चुका हूँ. मतलब बहुत कंफ्यूज हो चुका हूँ. तो आप एकदम मतलब परफेक्ट रोड मैप दे पाएंगे तो बहुत बेटर रहेगा.
परफेक्ट रोड मैप की कितने कोर्सेज लेने हैं, कितने कोर्सेज करने, कैसे
सिंपल
करने हैं?
मुझे 4 टर्म में कंप्लीट करना है ये क्योंकि मैं स्टैंड अलोन हूँ.
स्टैंड अलोन हो. फोटो में दिस इज द बेस्ट पाथवे. फोटो में
बट सर लाइक मैंने जब ऑफिशियल ग्रेडिंग डॉक्यूमेंट उसमें थोड़ा अलग था. फिर कुछ और लोग भी अलग कह तो सर कौन सा पाथ ऐसे है यही बेस्ट रहेगा मतलब.
Yeah, this is more of a student suggested path based on our experience.
Okay.
I mean, see, project में जो भी बोले वो, maybe the instructors find it easy, but as a student, what we found easy, what we have been doing, उस basis पे है ये चीज.
तो सर लाइक हम मतलब प्रोजेक्ट और जो थ्योरी सब्जेक्ट दोनों साथ ले तो मतलब बेटर रहता है कि डिफिकल्ट तो नहीं पड़ता ना.
नहीं चल सकता है, बहुत इजी चल सकता है. एंड सी टर्म ब्रेक का यूटिलाइज करो. सिंस यू आर अ स्टैंड अलोन स्टूडेंट, टर्म ब्रेक का यूटिलाइज करो. जिस चीज का प्रोजेक्ट करने वाले हो उस चीज का थ्योरी 70% टर्म ब्रेक में खत्म करो.
और सर लाइक जैसे कि मैंने या आपका अपना फर्स्ट टर्म है जिसमें BDM का प्रोजेक्ट है. तो आपने कहा कि प्रोजेक्ट 2 टर्म तक वैलिड रहता है.
या
तो जब मैं सेकंड टर्म में आऊँगा तब मेरे ऑलरेडी 4 सब्जेक्ट ऑलरेडी होंगे. वो 5th प्रोजेक्ट तो मतलब 5 मैं साइमल्टेनियसली करूँगा तो ओके है ना.
ओके है स्टैटिस्टिकली. तुम देख लो लोड कितना पड़ने वाला है. दैट इज समथिंग दैट यू हैव टू.
मतलब पॉसिबल है ना.
या पॉसिबल है.
हाँ तो मतलब 5 साइमल्टेनियसली कर सकते हैं, जैसे कि सेकंड टर्म था मेरे, तो उसमें मेड वन का प्रोजेक्ट था, उसमें मतलब सब मुझे नॉलेज लग गया, और जब थर्ड टर्म आया तो उसमें जो 4 तो मैं करूंगा ही, और वो मेड वन का प्रोजेक्ट भी साथ कर सकते हैं मतलब।
यस, कर सकते हो।
ओके, तो ये बेस्ट पाथ रहेगा।
या
ओके, थैंक यू सर। बाकी में मैथ स्टेप 2 भी के आपने बहुत सारे प्लेलिस्ट बता दी, वो मैंने सब ज्वाइन तो कर लिए। और लाइक ये जो वीडियो है ना, इसका रिकॉर्डिंग का लिंक मिल सकता है?
हाँ, वंस यू अपलोड इट ऑन यूट्यूब मिल जाएगा। फॉलो दैट चैनल ना, सुंदरबंस वाला, वहाँ पे वील अपलोड दैट।
ओके सर, थैंक यू सर।
यू आर वेलकम।
ओके,
चलो आयुष, यस।
Hello, sir.
Yeah, go
Sir,
ahead, Ayush.
yes, sir. In the first term of my diploma, I took three subjects. That is Med
Okay.
1, DBMS, and PDSA. And the
Okay.
criteria which I followed that time was taking subject in diploma that are easy and hard, so that there is a balance between the terms. So,
Okay.
sir, in the next term, that is this May term, since it is a long term, I want suggestion from your end which subject to took. So that I took, and one is fixed that I will take MAD one project this term. It is fixed from my side, and I
Okay.
was suggestion.
Okay, so MLF ले लो, मैट 2 ले लो, मैड 1 प्रोजेक्ट ले लो, and do you want to take something else?
सर लंबा टर्म है तो BDM इंक्लूड कर सकता हूँ या एनीथिंग हार्ड। आई वांट मिक्सर ऑफ बोथ, लाइक ऐसा टर्म हो कि एक इजी सब्जेक्ट और हार्ड भी हो, तो वो मेरा बैलेंस रहता है।
This is hard. Mat 2 is hard. MLF is not hard, but again time लगेगा. Mat 1
Okay.
project is easy, and साथ में ले सकते हो BDM ले सकते हो. BDM again will come on the easy side if you go ahead with BDM ले लो. Yes, BDM ले लो. Project भी कम से कम साथ में करते रहोगे ना.
Okay, only BDM theory ना, not project this term.
You can take project as a see project के लिए क्या बोलता हूँ BDM के लिए यार, तुम BDM project ले लो अभी तो you will get an idea of what to do in the project. बहुत लोगों को आइडिया नहीं लगता कि करना क्या रहता है प्रोजेक्ट में.
Okay, okay sir, I am getting.
Shreyans, I have to go. I have a call.
Yes, okay, no worries, Himanshu. Also, guys, these three last three doubts: Gayatri, Mukesh, Ayush. Okay. Yes, Gayatri.
Hi. Hi. Actually, I
Go
just
ahead.
completed my foundation, and I'm doing it at standalone and
Okay.
open to everything. Actually, I've been doing completed my foundation in 2 terms, 4 subjects each.
Okay.
Can I take like this, like for the next term, 2 subjects, 1 project, and the other 3 subjects and 1 project, like that?
Yeah, go ahead. See this
Okay.
one. This one.
Can you give any suggestions? I am familiar with HTML and CSS, and I am now and Bootstrap and some frameworks, and now I am learning JavaScript. So, do you have any suggestions?
Suggestions as for what courses you should take. I'll
Yeah.
say this one is the best.
Okay. One more doubt is it will be hard to go with a project and the theory.
No, since you see when you are a standalone student, na, you have an ample of amount of time before the term starts, that
Okay.
20 days. So
Yeah.
what you can do here is, let's say you are taking Madden theory and Madden project together, focus on completing the 70% of the theory before the term starts.
Okay. By watching the lectures in the YouTube that's been
Yes,
uploaded.
you can watch the lectures as well, or you can read the topic names, and you can go ahead and watch some
Okay.
resources on YouTube.
Learn on my own.
Yeah, that's also you can.
Okay. What about the BDM project?
BDM project के लिए is BDM project के लिए, since you might all have a doubt here, go ahead on the Sundarbans channel na, and there will be this orientation session about BDM. It was covered by the BDM topper, the BDM mentor, the BDM TA.
Okay.
So you'll get a very good idea of what BDM project is actually about.
Yeah.
I'll say this one. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Actually, I had a few more doubts. What about these internships?
Internships, you are eligible for internships once you complete one of the diplomas. They'll be after that they'll be guiding you through the process.
One
You
of
don't
the
have to worry.
diplomas.
Yeah.
Actually, one of my friend did get an internship. He is doing diploma now. He hasn't finished any one of them, like mixed.
So he must have got it on his own, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. And one more doubt. Can you tell me about MPTEL, like courses?
NPTEL.
Yeah.
Okay, NPTEL. See, NPTEL is somewhere you can get the credits transfer from. So you must be knowing that there are too many courses on what NPTEL. Now
Okay.
what you have to do is see NPTEL credits can be transferred during the BSc and BS level, but that doesn't really interfere with when you can do the course actually. You can do it in foundation as well. You can do it in diploma as well. You can do it in diploma degree level as
Okay.
well. But the credits will be transferred during the
Okay.
BSc and BS level.
We can choose any subjects as we like.
Yes, you can choose any subject. Now I'll be telling you about the constraints here.
Okay.
So 8 credits you can transfer from NPTEL, four
Eight
during the
credit.
BS.
Eight
Yeah,
credits.
yes,
Okay.
four during the BSc level, four during the BS level. Now
Okay.
the constraint with those credits are during the BSc level, the 4 credits that you transfer from NPTEL courses, they should be from a technical stream.
Okay. Technical.
Okay,
Okay. It should be
and
technical subjects.
yeah, let's say
Like.
C++ or anything for that matter.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
That those are technical subjects. Once you and the 4 credits that have to be transferred during the BS level,
Okay.
those should be from the humanities or management side. Now, when you go and see the grading document of this
Okay.
term, you'll find a spreadsheet there, 2 spreadsheets, and they have the subjects that have been approved by IIT that you can take from NPTEL. Okay,
Okay. Actually, one more thing. What's the benefit of this?
you will have to do less courses during the degree level. That's the only benefit.
Okay. By doing this, I will be having less subjects during that.
Yes, like yeah, like 56 credits have to be transferred during what? 56 credits have to be completed during BSc and BS level. That is equivalent to 14 subjects. Let's say you get 8 credits of NPT, you have to do 12 subjects then, 48
Okay.
credits.
Okay, like this you're saying the in I in college the subjects there for the degree level is same as some subjects in the MPTL. That's what you're saying?
Sort, sort of,
Sort
yes.
of. Okay. So I can choose whatever subjects I like. The thing is that in BSc level, 4 technical subjects can be only transferred
Oh,
and oh sorry,
credits.
credits and in BS level 4 non-technical.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Thank
it
you
has
so
been.
much.
The
Okay.
list has been given. See, when you go here, see the grading document,
Okay.
then you'll find these two links there. Okay,
Okay. What
just
is
what
HS and MG courses?
H is humanities, MG
Oh, yeah.
management.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Uh,
Okay. Thank you.
yeah, welcome. So, yes, Mukesh.
Hi, I am foundation level and I have a problem with language because till now I have read everything in Hindi, but
Yeah.
now currently studying English so tough for me.
Okay. See, have you made efforts to study learn English?
या पर तब तक मुझे जो मतलब ऑडियो फॉर्म में या लाइव लेक्चर होते हैं उसमें प्रॉब्लम होती है तो उसका कोई ऑल्टरनेटिव हो सकता है
Uh,
मतलब रिटर्न फॉर्म में कोई डॉक्यूमेंट्स क्योंकि उन्हें मेरे को इजीली ट्रांसलेट कर सकता हूँ मैं कोई स्पेसिफिक वर्ड में प्रॉब्लम हो रही हो तो
use Chat GPT ना. Chat GPT use करो.
ओके आई ट्राई
Okay.
थैंक्स
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, Ayush, yes.
Yeah, I had a basic question actually. If I should be taking Java in the next term or PDSA in the next term.
What's your preference? Like,
Actually, I'm good at both right now, but I was just thinking the harder one I should be taking first.
harder one is PDSA. Little lengthy and a lot of things to learn. So yeah, PDSA you can go ahead with PDSA.
Okay, and between MAD 1 and MAD 2, which one would you suggest?
MAD, you'll have to do MAD 1 pehle because MAD 1 is the prerequisite of MAD 2. So without completing MAD 1, you cannot go ahead to MAD 2.
Okay, yeah. And there is actually one more question. It's off topic though. Is it okay if I were to ask it here?
Yeah, just a second. Hey, Saubhagya, what is your question? You have been spamming since a very long time. Can we follow the suggestion? मैं मारूंगा यार तुमको यहाँ पे मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ what I said is that the presentation that we have made, this course pathway that we have made, it's based on our experience of how we took the subjects, how we did it, and what we learned from that. It's your preference in the end of the day that what you have to take. मैं तुमको यहाँ पे बंदूक लगा के बोल नहीं रहा हूँ ना कि तुमको वही चीज लेनी है या नहीं लेनी है. Follow what you want, यार. What is feasible for you? Just go through the course content, go through the course topics, and you'll find that okay, these things are okay, these things I can do it right now, these things might take some time. So based on your preference, based on your comfortability, go ahead with those things. Okay. Yeah. So yes, I think who was speaking? Ayush. Yes, Ayush, continue.
Yeah, are you familiar with the GitHub education certification courses?
Yes.
Yeah, I've been trying to submit a application there using the IITM email address, but they're not actually uh, like I don't know how to verify it actually.
Palani, I'm not sure about that. You might have to mail the support team in this case.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
That's it. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, Lucky Sethi.
Sir, what's the minimum requirement for being in an internship, like for internship?
Your voice is not clear. See, internship, you need to complete one diploma. That's minimum thing.
What's the CGPA, sir? I'm asking minimum
There is
CGPA.
no CGPA criteria as of now from what I have seen. I think 7 or 8 might be, but see, the higher the CGPA, the more the chances are of you getting an internship.
Okay, sir. But somewhere are saying that when you complete only 2 diplomas, then you're eligible for internship.
For placements, yes, but not for internship.
Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Will they consider like foundation CGPA too,
No,
sir?
no, no. I mean, it's a CGPA. CGPA is what cumulative thing. They'll combine everything for you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so that's it for the doubts. I'm not going to take any more doubts, guys. It was, I mean, have been here from since 5 p.m. So, yeah, that's it for today. I hope I was able to answer all of your doubts, and if not, then कोई बात नहीं. Do watch this session. I mean, I'll be uploading it on the Sundarbans channel. You can go and watch it. Maybe I'll put some timestamps as well, so you might know, from where to watch. But again, thank you for joining today. Hope your queries are clear. Other houses might also be organizing sessions. If you have any more doubts, you can go and ask them as well. And the officially BS will also be organizing some sessions, I feel. So you can go there as well. Okay. So now I'll be stopping the recording. Thank you so much. Good night.